was thinking, chat, maybe before Christmas, we wouldn't have that much drama. Yeah, fucking right. I should have known, chat. I should have known. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding, chat? Who am I fucking kidding? I thought maybe we could have a nice time before the holidays, but Vtuber said no. Oh my goodness. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. What's up? Guys, I'm so sorry. We were so close to winning yesterday. Oh my god, we almost won the tournament. We were right there. We fell at the finish line right there, dude. It was so tough. It was so tough. It was so much fun yesterday, though. Not causing chaos. I'm not causing the chaos today. Everybody else is causing the chaos in the VTuber realm. It's not my fault. Oh my god, it's Christmas! Christmas! Merry Chrysler! Merry Chrysler! Drama train, choo choo! 2 days till full year. That is right, guys. So, let's see. Today is Sunday, right? So, according to the rules, chat, we have to finish today's stream. We have to finish tomorrow's stream. And we have to finish Tuesday's stream for it to count for a full year. We have to finish that day for it to actually count. So we got to make it to Wednesday. The timer's got to make it to Wednesday. If we want that full year by the rules. So we're almost there, chat. We're almost there. We're so close. Yes, I'm a Mary grossen Titten. Exactly. Can't believe this year's almost over. It's crazy. It's flown by. Hey, what's up, Raphael? How are you? Good morning. How are you doing? Elara's milk egg. Do not turn my milk into eggnog. What? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're wasting my perfectly delicious, wonderful elf milk. But I'm pretty sure that don't you have to make eggnog like really weird? Yeah, I think it takes like something really weird to make it right. You have to like, I don't know, pasteurize it or not pasteurize. I don't fucking know. I'm too stupid to know. That sounds so tasty. Do not try that. Do not try that. Shit happened last night. What are you referring to, Daniel? Because there's a lot that I've seen that's happened. What's up, dude? How are you? Thank you for the 10 months, kitty. What's up? Eggnog, yeah. What do they add to it? Isn't it like, I thought they had to treat the milk differently and then they add egg to it. Oh, you gotta nog an egg. Exactly. Oh, my bad. How can I be so dumb, CEO? You just nog an egg, duh.
6, 7. 6, 7. 6 and 7. 6, 7. 6.7.
No.
6, 7.
This is my least favorite redeem now, I swear to God. Any Christmas plans? Yes. So I will actually be going and visiting family for Christmas this year. You know, I had a lot planned and I was not thinking the subathon was gonna go so long, chat. But you know, here we are, so we keep going. Also, one of you is fired. Haha, get wrecked. Let me show you the schedule for the week, chat. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I lied. I had it and then I actually clicked on the wrong things. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here's the schedule for the week, chat. So tomorrow we got memes and reacts. Tuesday we're doing a naughty or nice list. I'm actually gonna link you guys to that here in a bit if you want to submit. And then Wednesday, Christmas Eve, we're gonna do one more catch up on VTuber news. I am gonna be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday to visit some family. And then I will be back on Sunday night doing a charity event with Trixie. I will be streaming that as well, so that'll be like a dual stream that day. So, why would Blue Archives remove Cdawg, Ironmouse, and etc.? So, I'm very confused why they did it with Centrea and Ironmouse. I can kind of see why they did it with Cdawg, though. We're gonna take a look. Yeah, we're gonna take a look. I'm very surprised about Ironmouse because she's done several past things with them, right? However, with Cdawg, you know, I can kind of understand, right? I can see that one. So, but I'm being very confused why they removed everybody. But anyway, we'll take a look at it. We'll talk about it. Let's see what you guys think. So, we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Nyanners getting banned, which is kind of crazy. The reason she got banned is kind of, I think it's slightly understandable, but also hypocritical. Exactly. Everybody wishes everybody a gross and Tittenmas. Of course, we also got a lot of corpo news to catch up on. I didn't get to cover on Wednesday because stream was so long. So we're going to catch up on all that today. A lot of holographs, things I missed while I was on vacation. A HoloLive artist having a lot of issues with one of his creations. Of course, we're also going to be talking about stuff going on with First Stage Production in Nick's. Nick's actually having a lot of problems with his agency, it seems like, so we're going to talk about that. Brave Group sweeping the dissolution of a group under the rug. Nobody's talked about it. They just tried to hide it. Well, we're going to talk about that. We will talk about the Nick's Voltaire stuff for FSP, First Stage Productions. And then lots of indie news. Yeah, so a lot to talk about today. We're also going to talk about MagFest. MagFest letting go of Vivi-chan. Vivi-chan was actually supposed to be part of MagFest. However, they decided to part ways with her. And I want to see what your thoughts are on it. I feel like they threw her under the bus. Even though they might have had like a semi-okay-ish reason, they certainly threw her under the bus. And I know that Vivi's been very professional about it. But we're going to talk about it. I agree, Daniel. Yeah, they suck. Yo, congratulations on the 50 stream streak. That's crazy, dude. Did you what the announcement? What announcement? Yeah, what announcement are you talking about? Did I grasp the announcement? What word are you trying to say? Yeah, I don't know what word you're trying to say, Wong, but yeah, sure. Oh, her being a MagFest. Oh, yeah. No, I did see all of it. Obviously what she had to say about it. Obviously what MagFest had to say about it. So yeah, we'll take a look at all of it. I did see all of it. I messaged her very briefly, but they certainly threw her under the bus for the actual reason that they wanted to keep her out of that event, right? So they threw her under the bus. So it was their own PR mistake rather than take responsibility for that. I mean, like, I guess the reason that she said that they decided not to work with her, she said that she like agrees with part of it, but there's other part that she's venomously denies. And I agree with her as well. So again, we are going to look at that today, have a discussion about it. A lot of corporate news today, though. Crazy things going on, as always, in the Vtuber space. But first up, chat, how are you guys? What's up, everybody? Happy Subathon Day 363. We're almost there, chat. Although, 11 and a half hours. I feel like I can just get the timer to 0. No problem. Yeah, easy peasy, chat. That's nothing. Oh, Avatar 3. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, let me know how it is. Apparently, there's a Avengers trailer in it. I'm like, now it's your problem. Look, you're always my problem. What are you talking about? Are you excited for Arby's? No, I'm not excited for Arby's. I don't. Okay, so I already had a problem with Arby's, chat, and I haven't even started. So I'm in anticipation for the year. I called the one Arby's that, I normally order from, the really shitty one. Well, I called them and I said, I need to order one of every item, and they laughed at me. And I was like, no, I actually need to order one of every item. And they're like, yeah, no, we can't do that. I was like,
please not Arby's. Please not Arby's.
Okay, great. So now I have to find an Arby's that's going to actually do it. Dude, I don't know where I'm going to find an Arby's that's actually going to do it. The 1 year goal is my favorite thing. It's everybody's favorite thing. If you guys are just tuning in, or you're coming here for your first time, or maybe you've been here for a while and you don't know about the Subathon, our greatest goal is hitting a year, chat. If we hit a year, I will order one of every item at Arby's. I'll take you to Arby's. Rusu, I think I'd rather drive off a cliff. Hi, Rusu, how are you? Can I get a shout out for Ru, please? Was it an Arby's? Her name it is. I like Jimmy John's. I love Jimmy John's. Yeah, Jimmy John's is great. What do you mean? Nah, bro, fuck Arby's. Although I have had their, I think it was like their chicken tenders. They were pretty good. You will go and you will like it. Okay, well, I'll get the curly fries. How about that? I do like their curly fries. Those are pretty good. I just realized that my little, thing, my filter covering my microphone was, 30 feet in front of the fucking microphone itself. So I've been talking in the microphone like this, chat. It's, all the way away. When it should be, right here. I'm like...
Brian,
I'm cooked today, bro. I'm cooked today.
Into a bouncy castle, which is in an Arby's.
Oh, God. Fuck, just bouncing right into it. Remember we went to Arby's in 3D? I love you, Lara. I hope you're doing well, my darling. I'm doing good, Rizu. How are you? How is your puppo doing? I didn't mistreat my mic. Can you believe we are so close to 1 whole year subathon? We got to finish today. We got to finish tomorrow. We got to finish Tuesday. And then we've completed all 365 days. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Blue Archive did separate from, they decided not to move forward with an event with Ironmouse, Venturia, Cdawg, and there's somebody else. I'll show it all to you here in just a bit. So, no fat man. Is that the one where she sprayed the pepper spray on something, but it got on somebody's food? Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I've seen it. Good. I'm so good to hear that. I just want to squeeze and hug her. I miss my pupper so much. So every time I see a puppy, I'm just like, ah! You know, I just like lose my mind. Ah! The spider. Yeah, okay, I did see that. She was trying to pepper spray a spider. She pepper sprayed the spider, but it got on the food, and then somebody got pepper spray or ate the pepper sprayed stuff. Yeah, I saw that. That is actually one of the dumbest things I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, you have to know if you spray it, it's gonna get on the stuff. Yeah, what's up, Burrito? How are you? I think she was lying about that. Probably so. Probably so. I think I put that in my news, but under the meme section, which is why we didn't look at it. Yeah, I gotta, we gotta catch up on some news, like, big time. Some regular, like, IRL news. If nothing happens on Wednesday, we'll catch up on that. That's what I'll do on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I am going to be streaming a little bit early. Like tomorrow, we stream at 9. Tuesday, we stream at 10. And then Wednesday, we stream at 9 as well because I kind of have an early flight that day. So, yeah, we'll take a look at it probably on Wednesday, depending on the amount of news I have. So, I also want to see how our timer is doing, chat. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see. Why is your chatter saying pepper spray? That sounds delicious. Ew. Ew. You know, I've been around. I'm in the vicinity of somebody that got pepper sprayed, and like my eyes were watering. It's horrible. It's horrible stuff. Yeah, you do not want to be around it. My dad got said that he had to get pepper sprayed because he was in the military. And so I guess it was like part of like training or whatever. He had to go in this room, and they ventilated the pepper spray like into the room. And he said it was like one of the worst experiences he's ever had. He said like everything was burning, everything was like coming down. It was horrible. Assigned in Aries on her alt were oh nice. I don't even know Aries alt. Yeah, Daniel, don't see it here though. Yeah, don't see it here. Well, I'm sure that you know which particular goddess that might be. Daniel, I'm sure you know, but yo, what's up, BP? How are you? Good morning. I know we know what to get alive for Christmas this year. Some Arby's. Please, dear God, no. Please, no more Arby's. We must make pepper spray to salt spray. Oh, you want salt spray? Here, let me hook you up with a, he's really made of fucking salt. That's not even pepper spray. That's, OC spray, which is, mega pepper spray. It crystallizes and reactivates when it gets wet. That is actually fucking evil as fuck. Yeah, that, holy shit, that sounds horrible, actually. By the way, guys, what are you doing for Christmas? Yeah, what are your Christmas plans, everybody? Obviously, I'm going to see some family, but how about you guys? What's up? Yeah, I'm sure you guys got some awesome plans for this Christmas, right? You, Long John Silver's, fuck! That might even be worse. Maybe, I mean, it's close, it's pretty bad. Just shower in bathing shorts, otherwise, you know. Oh my god, that would be horrible. Walk, how do you know about all that? Yeah, how do you know about all that, Walk? Now, my family just chilling, probably a small dinner, nice. Try to chill solo, but family is forcing me to see them. Nah, you should go see your family. It's Christmas. I understand that, though. Like, one half of my family is, like, really shitty. Like, no, legitimately, they're actually just horrible people. And so I always dread going and seeing them, but I'm like, well, I mean, it is Christmas, so maybe I should just go be nice, you know? This is when I was back home. Yeah, Walk, were you in the army? Oh, okay, all right. I'll be spending a lot of time with the family for the holidays. Nice, nice. Hope your family's doing well, Room. I've been sending my pup to you, Laura, to watch it all week. Wait, what? Oh, shit. You know, I'm not gonna be here during Christmas, right? But your dog is just gonna be like, all alone and sad and be like, wait, house to myself, let's go. And they just tear up everything. 100 alarm milk for, all for Christmas. Alright, I'll tell you what, guys, I'll tell you what. If I stream on Thursday, I'll give you all 100 milkies, alright? Sound good? And I stream on Christmas, you will all get 100 milkies. I got you, chat. I got you. Too bad I'm gone on Christmas. If for some crazy thing happens and I stream on Christmas, I'll give you all 100 milkies, okay? I'm gonna send a pipe bomb to my neighbor. That's... Why would you even joke about that? That's actually a horrible thing to do. I'm pretty sure threatening people on Twitch is against US, bro. 3 separate Christmases! Oh my god, that sounds tough, right? So you must have like, your parents, your step parents, and then maybe like your partner or something like that. That's actually crazy. Your laugh is so contagious and adorable. Thank you, Tony. Everybody loves my wheeze or my kettle laugh. That's what they call it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a crime, bro. Like, why would you say that in a stream? Hey, what's up? I just can't wait to blow up everybody with a pipe bomb. Why would you say that? Some people do not think after they type. Hope your home area is not too much snow. Osco, I live in Texas, so I'm good. But if you're talking about where I'm traveling to, oh yeah, there's gonna be a shit ton of snow. It's probably gonna be... I might even have problems like either flying in or flying out because there's so much snow. Yeah, childhood divorce. Yeah, no, I get that totally. I would have to do the same thing. My mom's, my dad's, and then sometimes I would go to like, if I was dating somebody, I'd go to like my boyfriend's. So I totally get you. Yeah, I totally get you. What's up, Mr. Big Stuff? Yep, exactly, Texas. We're not getting any snow where I am, but I'm also like mid-South Texas, so I'm not looking North Texas, where they will actually get snow. Although, last year we did get snow, chat, so it could happen. We're gonna do Christmas and New Year's. Nice. Hope that goes well. Hope you get plenty of overtime and plenty of good monies, and you treat yourself to something nice. Yeah, we do get snow, Savage. It happens. Like I'm in Dallas, they get snow all the time. Did you get a lot of snow in Texas? No. It was like a light dusting, you know what I mean? It barely stuck to the ground. Yeah, barely stuck to the ground. Here we calling Arby's a current alarm meal. Oh my god, what would Arby's alarm meal be? I think it would be like, it'd be like two meat mountains. You know, for obvious reasons, 2 meat mountains, and then a bottle of milk. That's it. 2 meat mountains and a bottle of milk. Oh my god, I love the Elara special meal. Yum yum. Oh my god, the BB command does not work anymore. Yeah, I probably should remove that. Elf cakes now at Arby's. We got the milk. Yeah, it's like a milk cake. It's like a tiramisu. It's like a soaked like cake in milk. I'll pass. Good, more for me and everybody else. The day that Texas snows is the same day retail stores get ransacked and driving up accidents triple. Yep. Yeah, last time that it quote unquote snowed here in Texas, like 5 people died on the roads because nobody knows how to deal with like any type of ice, let alone rain. All right, we'll go to Jersey Mike's. I fuck with Jersey Mike's. You know what's really funny, Rusu? You know what's really funny, Rusu, about Jersey Mike's? I like Jersey Mike's, but Aya despises Jersey Mike's.
I'm gonna keep it real. The Elara meal should be a
Jersey
gift
Mike's.
card or voucher for an actual good restraint.
Yeah, there you go. She hates it. That's why we go to Jimmy John's. But I do like Jimmy John's a lot. Bro, she fucking despises oh my god, my brain stopped working, chat. Jersey Mike's. Why does my brain not working, chat? Probably because we've been doing this 363 days. She's a certified Jersey Mike's hater. As much as I hate Arby's, for her, that's her Arby's. Jersey Mike's is Aya's Arby's. That's how much she hates that place. I never imagine a very hot state like Texas can get snow. It can happen. I mean, right now it's not like too hot. It's still like colder, but it's not like cold enough for snow. Now, the day we got back from our cruise, it was cold, chat. It was literally freezing. I'm not going to talk to her for a full day. Yeah, I can't wait for you to message her, but like, how dare you? You Jersey Mike's hater. I mean, I don't know. I like Jimmy John's, and I do like Firehouse Subs. Firehouse Subs is my favorite. I've seen it so weird twice over the course of 20+ years. Yeah, I mean, it does snow. But yeah, I do really like Firehouse Subs. That one's good. There's also a local place that I can't tell you the name because it would totally dox me. But oh my god, it is the best subs I've ever had in my life. Firehouse is so good, that's my favorite as well. Yes, the brisket one! Yes! Yes! Oh my god, they also have like a special seasonal one. It reminds me kind of like the one you get at Cat's Deli. It's so good. Oh my god. Wait, Quiznos is still around though, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I saw Quiznos. Or maybe it wasn't Quiznos, maybe it was somewhere else. Yeah, their Thanksgiving sandwich. Yeah, that one's good. Jimmy John's is very like minimalist. Like Jimmy John's is like good ingredients, but not a lot of crazy stuff, right? I really like their stuff. Firehouse Subs is kind of like Firehouse Subs is like the Arby's of sub places, but not shitty. They're all about like big meat and like quality meat. I mean, I do like some big and quality meat. Better brisket and meatball sub. Bro, I love meatball subs. I love meatball subs. There's also a Greek place beside where I live that has an insane gyro. Oh my god, I love Greek food as well. I'm just like, yes, give me all the garlic. Dude, Publix subs are actually really good too. Because you can get all the meat and the cheese that they have at the deli. So those are pretty good. I've had those as well. Bro, I miss Publix. That was my favorite place to go in Florida. I miss Publix so much. And their fucking chicken was so good. They need to bring it back. Oh my god. I need to go to Publix. Their stuff is so good. Why is Publix fried chicken so good? Oh, we have Wawas around us. We have Wawas here. We also have Quick Trip, like QT. I like Quick Trip. Quiznos is like a sub place, but most of them closed down after a long time. I think they went bankrupt, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they went bankrupt. That's why. But most of them closed down. I think there are some that actually still exist, though. Yeah, see, I like QT. Their food is pretty good, too. Not as good as Wawa, but Quiznos and in Mario's voice, it's trash. It's a trash. You know, I haven't been to Quiznos. I can't even remember, so I don't have much of an opinion on it. I mean, they're probably bankrupt for a reason, so, you know, get wrecked. Get wrecked, I suppose. Oh, and Hardee's is so much better than Carl's Jr., even though they're the same thing. Yeah, I thought they were just named different things on different coasts. Yeah, they did have the weird-ass commercial, though. I remember watching that with you guys, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, oh, that's Quiznos. I'm like, why did it have, like, weird singing hamsters with big eyeballs? It was weird. Yeah, they're the same company, exactly, but, like, I'm just gonna say, if I'm gonna eat fast food, I'm going to Taco Bell. Taco Bell is always my favorite. Or you know what I do like a lot? I used to eat a lot of, before I moved, I really liked, Panera Bread. I love Panera Bread. You could get some good food and it was like so cheap. I would get like a little like shredded chicken sandwich and like tomato soup, and it was perfect for me. It came with a little bread as well, and it was like $6 with the drink. Like it was so inexpensive, so I would get it for lunch like all the time. I love Panera. Sadly, there's the one near us is like, I mean it's kind of near us, but it's too far away to like easily go to. I don't eat Panera as much anymore, but God, I love Panera. I say it's fine because I'm not a fan of Subway anyway. Yeah, I don't like Subway. There's so many better places than Subway, right? And it is actually, last time I went to Subway, I was shocked by how expensive it was, chap. When the fuck did Subway get expensive? Like, I'd rather just go to Jimmy John's or to anywhere else, right? Firehouse Subs, it's the same price as fucking Subway. Exactly, yeah, Panera fucking slaps. The Jimmy John's the same pizza sandwich, looks good, but it's limited time. Yeah, Subway is, like, actually expensive, which literally makes no fucking sense because all of this stuff is, like freezer meat or freezer, like, veggies. Like, it's not even good. What happened to the $5 footlong? Firehouse is superior. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Bro, Subway is at the bottom of the chain when it comes to, like, fucking, like, subs. I'd rather eat at Jersey Mike's. I've eaten at the restaurant Cheddar's. I've eaten at Cheddar's, yeah. Yeah, they have the rolls with, like, the sweet glaze on it. Those are pretty good. I haven't been to Cheddar's in a long, long time. Question mine out, bloody. Any fast food restaurant chains in U.S. right now, too many. My rating is Firehouse, Jersey Mike's, and Subway. Yeah, mine would be like Firehouse, Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, and Subway. Subway is definitely worse than Jersey Mike's. Bro, it's so good, Kinram. Subway used to give me a weird aftertaste until the newest one opened up near me not too long ago. You're probably getting like lead poisoning or something, no big deal. Have you heard of Pizza Inn? It's awesome. No, what's up? Is that like Pizza Hut? Old school Pizza Hut, right? I'm definitely signing up for the Firehouse Subs and Jimmy John rewards. Do it. Yeah, actually, all the rewards are pretty solid. A lot of reward programs are actually really good. Like, we have the Taco Bell one. I get free stuff all the time. Or even Chick-fil-A. We don't really go to Chick-fil-A that much, but they're the same thing. They have a really good rewards program. You'd be surprised, actually. The apps really do have good rewards in them. Marco's Pizza, yes! Yes! Finally, a fellow beast, Marco's Pizza enjoyer. Fuck yes! Yes! Marco's Pizza is so much better than all the other pizza places. It's literally astounding how much better it actually is. It's so good. Is she actually lazy? I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I saw anything about that today. Marco's is so good. Fuck Pizza Hut, fuck Domino's, especially fuck Papa John's. Marco's is so good. It's so well priced too. So well priced. It's the best. It's the best, chat. I don't care what you say. Gino's is okay. I've had Gino's one time though, so maybe I don't have enough to actually have like real call, but I'll tell you when I had it, it was pretty good, but not as good as Marco's. Ghost Rider, thank you for following. What's up? Pizza tier list one. You know, I think I've done a fast food tier list one time. It was a long time ago with Mochi. There was a mom and pop pizza shop when I was stationed in South Carolina. If you ordered their extra large, they brought out a pizza the size of the table. Yo, that's sick. That's so cool. Yeah, Gino's is pretty good. We had a local pizza place back home, but then the dad like ran it for a long time, and then the son took it over, and he fucking ran it into the ground. It got so bad. Yeah, so we stopped going there. It tasted completely different. Bro, I'm telling you, Marcos puts Domino's to shame. It's actually kind of sad how bad Domino's is compared to Marcos. Yeah, I really love that place. It was so good. But now it's gone. Yeah, it's just gone. The son just like ran it into the ground and nobody, went anymore, and now it's gone. Yeah, I think, Siri, you just like, if you ever drive through there, just stop and pick it up. Take it back home with you, I don't like that take and bake place. Their pizza's never baked all the way through. Oh yeah, what is that place called, Walk? I've never done that. But I know what you're talking about. And I'm like, why do I want to buy an unbaked pizza? I'm like, bro, I want a pizza right now. I don't want to take it home and cook it. If I want to do that, I'll just get it from the grocery store. Papa Murphy's. Is that what it's called? Papa Murphy. Yeah, you would actually die. Oh, guess what? Rizu wanted to tell you that she loves Jersey Mike's. She loves it. It's her favorite sub place in the entire world. I like the seasoning on Domino's crust, yeah. Marco's actually has the same thing and they're so good. She's like, here we go. Ah, yes, chat. Let the battle begin. Oh, no. Yeah, I do like Jimmy John's. I agree with you. Jimmy John's is pretty base. Buckos is kind of mildly disgusting, like an underlying flavor that disgusts me. You know, Savage Shark, that kind of reminds me of your face. Your face kind of is mildly disgusting, like an underlying flavor of filth that disgusts me. How about that? Take your shitty opinion somewhere else about pizza. Alara has a point. Oh my god. I'm a furry. What do you expect? Yeah, that's true. I've never had potbellies. How is that? I used to see that all the time when I moved. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, potbellies, potbellies, potbellies. I'm like, okay, but when am I going to actually get time to go to potbellies? And I never went, so I went to your pizza. Okay, hot take chap. Hot take chap. I think Chicago-style pizza is pretty good. Even though it's like a fucking lasagna, I kind of like it. How about you guys? Yeah, like, I feel like Papa Murphy's is like, why don't you just cook the pizza? Why do I have to buy one that's uncooked? Why am I buying something that's gonna take more work? Have you ever had Publix subs? They're actually really good too. Yeah, it's like very thick. It's like a pie almost, like a thick pie. Yeah, it's very interesting, but I gotta say, it's almost like the best way you can describe it's like a lasagna. Like, actually, it's just so thick. It's got so many layers. It's literally just a fucking lasagna without pasta. I worked there and still like the subs. So good. I love my Chicago style deep dish. Yeah, Aku's like extra thick. I do. I love Detroit deep dish. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had like a true New York pizza. So I'm gonna try that out sometime. I bet you it's good. I bet you it's very good. Speaking of deep dish, chap, I got a very deep dish of news to tell you. Segue. That was actually a really good segue, right, chap? Type 1 if you think that was a base segue. I got a lot of news to talk about today with you guys. So do me a favor, everybody, type news. And we're going to get right the fuck into it. Because like I said, we got a lot to talk about. That was a good segue. That was a great segue. My brain is working today for once, so... So first up, chat, I do want to remind all of you, I'm actually going to give you the link to this right now in chat. Tuesday, we're going to be doing a naughty or nice list. Now, you don't even have to be a VTuber to be part of this. Just put a picture of something that represents you, or if you want to include an actual picture, that's cool. But make sure you put some kind of picture and tell me something both good and bad that you've done this year. And I'm going to decide if you're getting gold or gift this year's chat. So please make sure that you enter. And I'll decide if you've been good or bad this year. You know, Santa needs some extra help. That's why I step in. I'm an elf. You know, I know what I'm doing, right? I'm a certified Santa supporter, chat.
That really was a peak segue. Almost as good as this segue into...
Look at this photograph.
Did you just set me up?
There's another fucking photograph.
There is no fucking way. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That was actually amazing. That was actually fucking good. I mean, getting the timing on that must not have been easy either. Oh my god. Holy, dude. Holy. Alright, I'll give you claps for that. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, here we go, chat. So make sure that you enter this. Again, you don't have to actually be a VTuber. Just put a picture to represent you. Or if you want to put an IRL picture, you can, as long as you feel safe with that. Golden Kappa! Hi, Mods. Can you ping the Discord? Oh my god, chat. It's the ever-rare Golden Kappa. Oh my god. It's happening, chat. It's happening. Oh my god. It's real, chat. It's real. The legendary Golden Kappa, as foretold within the legends. The legends of old. That's actually crazy. What the fuck? Let's go, Golden Kappa. Oh my god, you can get the Golden Kappa emote, chat. All you gotta do is contribute to it, and you get something. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You love to see it, chap. I mean, I like to see it. I don't really know my timer likes to see it, but I like to see it. Timer Kun is very tired, chap. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Cool, awesome. Thank you for on 100 bits. I appreciate you. The Golden Booba Hype Chain. The Twitch increase in frequency. 2 channels I follow had a sing Golden Kappa. I don't know. I feel like it's like, I feel like certain days they just like activate it, you know? Yeah, I don't even know. Kind of crazy. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. All right, so let's keep going with our news, chat. So first up, I do want to talk about bans, suspensions, debuts, all that kind of stuff. The thing that we do every single news segment, nothing new. We're going to talk about that first, and we'll dive into actual stories. Today, chat, we are going to catch up on some corporate VTuber news. You know, like Hollow Live, Ninja Sanji, because we didn't get to do that back on Wednesday. So, CEO, thank you for 12 months. 12 months, curse 6, 7. Isn't 6 plus 7, 13? Do you know how to math, bro? Alright, here we go. What's up, Prophet Arian? First up, chat. I do want to talk about some issues that Fifi is having. That is right, Fifi. Tweeting out this morning, YouTube gave strikes to all my channels. I really hate this pops up. This pisses me off. Go away. This morning, YouTube gave strikes on my channels and 15 of my friends' channels because they linked my Twitter account. Team YouTube, please look into this because obviously this is targeted, and linking a Twitter account does not break your rules, which is, of course, entirely true. Absolutely crazy that happened. What's up, Maria? How are you? Welcome in. Well, good news. You know, Fifi's YouTube is still here. It's not gone, chap. But she did receive a strike as well, which is crazy. So again, make sure to give Fifi some support. This YouTube automation is obviously the problem. Linking a Twitter account obviously does not break any rules, but probably because Fifi makes a little bit more kind of adult content, it feels like it's targeted, right, chat? So yes, I saw that, Lacey. That was actually her video right here to smash her pass with her stepmom. Yeah, that's crazy. So it feels very targeted here, chat. So offer Fifi some love and support. Very crazy, chat. Very crazy. Yeah, you know, not safe for work content. How about that? In other news, guys, we're also going to talk about, unfortunately, a big streamer that you all know and love, Nyanners, has been banned, chat. She actually got banned back on the 17th, or sorry, the 18th, and she was temporarily banned for 1 day, chat. Well, what exactly happened? Well, Nyanners goes on to give us the clip of what exactly happened. Now, chat, I'm not going to play you the whole clip, obviously, because I don't feel like getting banned, but Nyanners goes on to tweet out, "I'm so sorry to Twitch and my community. I'll be taking the time to reflect on my actions after this slip-up. I'll do better and handle cartoon fruit more respectfully going forward. I know what I've done is reprehensible, but I know they will accept my humble appeal," with the banana. Of course, you end up playing this game called Circle Jerk, and here is just a small screenshot of the game Circle Jerk. Now, I want to talk here for a second about, this is actually hilarious. If you watch the clip, you can probably see why this might have happened, chat. However, I do want to discuss the reason that Twitch gave. The reason was prohibited game. Broadcasting a game from Twitch's list of prohibited games, a game with an ESRB rating of adults only, a game with sexually explicit content as a core focus or feature, or a game with modded in nudity or sexually explicit content. So, yeah, I do want to point out something here. I've certainly seen worse as well. But in this reason, right, they go on to say sexually explicit content. Well, I don't really think that Twitch understands what explicit and implicit means. So let's go look at the actual definition, right? Because this is implicit, not explicit, right? So explicit describes something that has been expressed directly. Implicit describes something that has been implied, meaning it has been suggested or hinted at, but not directly stated or expressed. So again, this is a banana. It is implicit,
Nyanners
but not
got
explicit.
caught joking her banana.
So very interesting that Twitch gives this reason, right? As to why they are going to ban her for a day. And again, I can look at this and kind of see, you know, it's not exactly sexually explicit, but, you know, it is implied heavily, right? And maybe that's enough for them. I could see that it's a lewd visual gag. But I could see why Twitch might want to take action against something like that, right? Do I think it's right? No, not really, because it's very much implicit. But obviously with the game being, by their own words, on a list of prohibited games, that's probably why. Yeah, that's probably exactly why. So, and to your point, Darcy, absolutely there is worse. But nonetheless, this is on a list. There you go. But nonetheless, even though it might be on that list, it's still very hypocritical of Twitch to ban them for something explicit. But it's not actually explicit, it's implicit. So they just don't even know their own fucking definitions at this point.
Short.
Hey, I'll have you know, chap. I'll have you know something really important, okay? Check this out. Today is National Short Girl Appreciation Day. You better appreciate me, chat. I deserve appreciation. Thank you for the bits, y'all. Thank you, Walk. Thank you, Yang. That's right. Make sure you appreciate me, chat. Explicitly, not implicitly. Yeah, make sure you appreciate me. Bro, I wish I was 6'2". That'd be great. Yeah, so apparently by this, again, if this was not an adult-rated game, right? Something like this that would be implicit should not qualify for a ban, right? But something explicit should. Now, again, this seems to be under listed prohibited games, so that would be a rule break right there. But thank you guys for the level 2 hype train. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. Congratulations. Let me see those golden kappas, by the way, chat. Such a rare phenomenon to actually have it. But yeah, so implicit innuendos are against 2S. Well, now mandatory nun outfits for every single content creator. Yep. Yeah, it'd be too much to, you know, have any type of innuendo, right? We can't have that. So, in other news, guys, let's talk about graduations, debuts, all that stuff. But first, I'm going to drink my tea here really quick. We had our long stream and I had a collab right after it, so I'm surprised my voice isn't shot.
Aniyuki 6 says, so implicit innuendos are against
Yeah, I'm very
toes
surprised
now.
my voice isn't shot.
What next? Mandatory non-outfits required.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
every
Like, you're
single
so right, Soul
content
Heart.
creator.
There's been
But
people like
actually
birthing.
only for
There's been people having sex. All kinds of things that I would consider worse. But yeah, apparently a fruit banana, Jorkin a fruit banana gets you banned. So
6'4", chat
we can have
bringing
fun
up
on this platform.
concerns about toes and implicit innuendos. Let's keep the discussions respectful and open-minded. Embrace
Thank you, Laura.
different
Thank you.
viewpoints and remember the guidelines. Also, booba.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's thank you, Elar, for the boob. I wouldn't say it's biased. I mean, if it was explicitly on a list of being games, then you know that's it, right? The game wasn't flagged as adult. He would have been fine, but I think it's worth having a discussion about. We just can't have fun, and also the fact that Twitch clearly doesn't understand the difference between explicit and implicit. So very, very funny. In other news, guys, let's celebrate some partners. First up, guys, we have Brookie. That is right, a Brookie after a very long journey on Twitch. I'm proud to say we finally got that beautiful purple check mark. So congratulations to them. Let's get some claps in chat. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Sandy, is that like a YouTube video? Of course, also, guys, we want to take a moment to celebrate Sin as well, who also got Twitch partner. Meeting everyone changed my life. VTubing is an amazing medium of entertainment, expression, and creativity. So, again, big congratulations to them. I like their blue roses right there. That's cool. So, big congrats to both of them on hitting Twitch partner. In other news, chat, Melfina from Socks Agency will be taking a very short break. So Melfina will be taking a medical hiatus starting Monday the 21st. This was a planned medical break. At this time, we can assure everyone Melfina's fine and plans to return to streaming sometime in February. So, why hits different on the 85-inch brand new TV? Yeah, let's fucking go. That's sick. Love that. Send me a picture, Blue. Yeah, send me a picture. So, Melfina will be on social still, but it will still be recovering from their medical hiatus. So, wish them all the best, chat. And hope you heal up well, Melfina. Lots of lovers. In other news, guys, unfortunately, a very big indefinite hiatus coming here from Yusan, that is right, unnamed, announcing their indefinite hiatus, going on to tweet out, thank you for supporting me and believing in me. After 3 years of activities as unnamed, I want to share something important with you. Starting today, actually, I'll be taking an indefinite hiatus. VTubing music are places that accepted me when I feel lost and reminded me that I was allowed to exist as myself. Clearly, my body has been sending me signs I can no longer ignore. I'll keep moving forward without listening. If I keep moving forward without listening, I'm afraid I might lose the part of me that truly loves music. I still believe my dream. I don't believe this is exactly why I chose to pause now, to take responsibility for myself and to protect my future. During this time, I will stop regular posts across social media. I'll continue to honor all collaborations I've already been promised. I will stream on December 21st. I'll we can smile together once more. I trust that we will meet again with genuine smiles. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for walking with me through these past 3 years. So what is the reason, chat? What exactly is going on with Yusan? Well, it started with Yusan actually having issues with their voice. So they were checking their mic for issues, and it turns out the mic wasn't a problem. It was just their voice wasn't coming through. They were actually diagnosed with what's called psychogenic aphonia. They tried VTubing to remedy it, and eventually they tried a VTubing related remedy just to be a musician, despite those doubts. However, it seems like their aphonia might be relapsing. In short, they desperately need to take out physical and mental health break indefinitely. So, a psychogenic aphonia, chap. A psychogenic aphonia is a sudden stress-induced loss of voice where the vocal cords have no physical damage, often linked to psychological trauma or intense emotional conflict. So, hoping the best for them. It sounds like a break is going to be the only thing that's going to allow them to heal up. So, wishing them all the best. But that is, that's rough. Yeah, just losing your vocals completely out of that is absolutely horrible. So, your voice is obviously your main tool as a content creator. So, wishing them all the best. Very terrifying, very terrifying. Yeah, very, very horrible. So, again, wishing them all the best and a very speedy recovery, chat. In other news, we do need to talk about some graduations, chat, and a lot of unfortunate news to share with you today. Some pretty big ones. So first up, June going on to see graduation on December 30th. All social medias tied to June will be deleted, but if you'd like to hear health updates and a certain someone, you can say hi here at this alternate account. The graduation to all the Verminians. After so much deliberation, I've decided I'll be graduating from my activities as June. Over these past few months of Twitch and Discord streaming, you give me more love, warmth, and memories, and I can never put into words. Every stream, every chat message, every laugh, and crazy chaotic moment shared together has meant the world to me. I'm endlessly thankful for the community we built together, and I always treasure the time we had together. Our last stream together would be on December 29th, so in 8 days, chat. Until then, let's make these last moments special. Thank you for loving June, but also me. Thank you for believing in me. From the chef who love to cook for you, June. So, again, wish them all the best, chat. Again, there is an alternate account if you do want to go follow and give them some love. So, very unfortunate to hear. On top of that, chat, we also need to check in here with Wishing Karen, who it says, Iowa, who's the youngest of Blossom, and graduating from Wishing Live after completing a long journey. A graduation broadcast is scheduled starting at 9 p.m. Today, chat, so that is later tonight. I'm truly grateful to all of you who like Karen, loved her, and cherished her during this time. It made me really happy if you would even watch that final broadcast. So, wishing them all the best in their future journey as well. And unfortunately, Chad, a very large graduation we gotta talk about today is Ray the Stingray. I'm so sad to see her go. Dude, I love Ray. We never get to hang out either. I wanted to collab with her, and she had to go on some breaks and stuff like that. And oh man, I know I love her design. It's so good. Like, man, I'm really sad about this. This was very sudden. You know what I mean, chat? So Ray goes on to say, when I began VTubing in 2022, I was in an abusive relationship and had no outlets, nowhere to be myself. I was insulted and belittled every day, physically, mentally. When I made my first post on Twitter as Ray, I was immediately met with so many kind people replying, messaging me, and some even came to my first stream. I can never describe the impact every kind comment I received has made on me. Every day I streamed and got to be Ray, I realized that people love me no matter how silly or loud or annoying. I've had many amazing opportunities and accomplished things I only dreamed of. I was able to connect with so many VTubers who inspired me long before I ever had my own model, released my own merch, met so many new friends, reached partner on Twitch and YouTube, get my own 3D models, and just countless blessings, all thanks to every single one of you who've been kind enough to support me. What's up? How do I say your name? I'm gonna call you Rai. How are you, Rai? To my community, every one of you are the kindest, most caring and accepting group of people I've ever had the privilege of being around. You've all brought so much light to my life, and I cannot begin to thank each and every one of you enough for being so patient and supportive with me over the past few years.
Ray debuted 2 months after I did to see her graduate, and I do hope she has the best adventures ahead.
Absolutely.
Leave me with a profound sense of emptiness as a colleague.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Rai? How are you? You're all silly and sweet to me. I will continue to think about the time we shared together. Being Ray has truly changed my life forever. So, unfortunately, I was diagnosed with a new medical condition on top of my fibromyalgia diagnosis. Has been extremely hard to cope with, physically, mentally. So I'll be taking 2026 to fully dedicate myself to my health and job opportunities. I have an internship in Japan. Oh, that's awesome! Somewhere along the way, VTubing started taking a big toll on my health. So it's best I step away for now. I'm excited to step into my life with all the hope you've brought me over the years. My last stream will be December 24th at 2 p.m. PST. After I'll be ceasing my VTuber activities, I'll be dreaming of a day that where I can meet Stingray once again. Thank you for everything. So I would really miss her. Obviously, this is a pretty extreme diagnosis. Also, having an internship in Japan is amazing. So I've always loved Ray. She's always been fantastic. So wishing her all the best. And I hope that your health is good, Ray. And I hope that you have a great internship in Japan. That sounds absolutely incredible, girls. So go get those opportunities. So some debuts that we missed, chat. Let's talk about it. First up, we have Nurasama. Nurasama debuted their brand new outfit. They were super cute. I know they have been doing a subathon. They were slapping down some records for their channel. So big congrats to Nurasama all the way around on that. Yeah, very, very cool. Very, very cute. Of course, in other news, we also HeartSync debuted 2 new talents named let me see if I can say this. Manaruru and Himachi. Both of these brand new talents that are part of HeartSync as well. So if you want to go and support both of them, certainly go check them out. But they have already debuted already, guys. So again, that is Manaruru and Himachi-chan. So very cute. Very cute. In other news, guys, we also missed Barash's debut. I told you guys I will follow up with you about that. And of course, here's the new model look. It's very like galactic. Looks cool.
But if the weight of a role becomes
real
heavy,
life.
it's understandable. But graduation doesn't mean forever. After she gets more room to breath, she will always be welcomed back with open arms, Ifes. He wants to return.
Yeah, I think it's better to focus on your IRL health. I mean, once you're feeling good, you can always come back, right? That's a nice thing about VTubing. You can always come back. Daniel, please don't drop PL stuff. Yeah, unless it's related to something where we're gonna actually discuss it. Don't do that. That's rude. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing it if you're like in your window to it, but The outright like spelling of it, in my opinion, is kind of rude. So anyway, here is Varash's brand new model. Looks absolutely insane. He said, thanks everyone a lot. The debut is amazing. Thank you all. I'm super glad you love my new rebranding in OC with all the model debut video and more. So very, very exciting for her. I'm wishing her all the best. Yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, I love this model. In other news as well, guys, Silverveil actually debuted her new model as well, her Christmas Angel model. And just look at this, chat. It looks incredible. Absolutely amazing. I love the wings. I love the big, like, kind of like, I don't know what to call this behind her, but I just love the circlet. It's so beautiful. Big chimkin wings, exactly. If you don't know where this model came from, well, she's actually showing it on screen, but I'll give you a little bit more context. No worries, Daniel. This was actually a design back in 2022 for Silverveil's costume outfit design. So this was a contest, again, way back in 2022. Well, obviously it won because she finally brought it to life, which I think is absolutely incredible. This looks so, so cool. And of course, as you can see, actually, this person here who was by the name of Taktoki was on the winner of the winners of the $1,000 outfit design contest. So looks like Silverveil actually moved forward with this design as well. So very, very cool. Yeah, well, you know, I thought about this actually so hard. I was like, you know, Silverveil was like, she's had this design for a long time, right? And she probably wanted it worked on. And there's almost like this big giant controversy that happened with her and her artist that maybe prevented that from actually happening, you know, this summer where a 1,000-page document came out. Maybe that actually played into it a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm tinfoil hatting. Maybe I'm tinfoil hatting a little bit, but as soon as I saw this back in 2022, I was like, oh, that might explain that. that might explain why it took so long. I get a little tinfoil hat. Don't take my word. You know, take that with a grain of salt. We don't actually know that's truth, but I mean, it would make sense, wouldn't it, chap? Why do you get a feeling a certain VTuber is gonna see she's copying her? Probably. But I mean, this design was back in 2022, so it's been around for a long time. I think it's plausible. Yeah, I think it's plausible. In other news, guys, we also gonna take a look here at some more debuts that we missed. We're gonna check in here with Minmaki. Gotta say, Minmaki. Yeah, I mean, again, it's tinfoil hat. Don't take it with too much truth. There's nothing that proves that, but I mean, could explain something, right? So here, of course, we have Minmaki, to be Minis and Minako. Here are their new reference sheets for their new models, looking absolutely incredible. So congrats to them on those debuts. Very, very cool. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. All right, I'm trying to find my place. Another news as well, we got to check in here with Hayata, who was the person that made Lucia Crab's Christmas model. As I say, here's Lucia's Holly Jolly Christmas model. Looks fantastic. So again, big congratulations to Lucia. Bro, I really wish one day I get to hang out with her. She seems so cool. I see her clips all the time. I'm like, bro, I think we would vibe well. It looks really cool. So on top of that, chat, we also gonna check in here with Bao, who just debuted her brand new office model. That is right. So here's Bao's brand new posed model. I love this so much.
Silver
this looks so
is
good.
Cute, but Elara is stunningly beautiful. We all
Thanks,
love
Legendary.
you, Elara.
I don't think I'm very cute. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a lot of cute qualities, but I love this model. Love the post model with the chair. This is so cool. The shadow on it, the detail, the fucking employment application. It's so funny. So this looks incredible. Big congratulations to Bob. However, she will be on break until February, chat. So please remember that. Yeah, please remember that. In other news, guys, plenty more debuts to talk about. We also got to check in here with your favorite not principal. I'm sorry. What does she go by? Full-time president idol. Sorry. Is here Fuzuki Miki, and here is her brand new model. She looks absolutely incredible. So beautiful. Now, I'm not going to tell you who this person is, but if you know, you know. But let's just say that a special guest decided to show up to Mizuki's
Elara is
debut
truly
chat.
charming, especially when she flies across a
A
football
field or
field
two.
or two.
Well, you know, Mizuki came up with their brand new model re-debut, and even though Harada, yes, that Harada from Bandai Namco, is leaving Tekken, the first thing he showed up and did was ask Mizuki on what he should be doing next. So let's go take a look at the clip. Yes, the GOAT.
Soon? Perhaps? Okay. I will now be accepting some questions. So, anyone in the crowd here want to ask a question? Anyone? Oh, yeah, you in the sunglasses. Yeah, come up here. Come up here. Come up here. I see you have some questions. So, here you go.
Everyone's like, who the fuck is that?
Hi.
Wait, what are you doing there, Harada? What the fuck?
皆さんこんにちは。
I love this.
原田です。
Harada says like, yo, what's up?
こんばんは。鈴木みきさ
Fucking
ん。
Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse
行きますか？
ears.
というわけでですね、
No, it's actually Harada. It's no. It's actually Harada. No, I wasn't fucking around with you. I was real. It's really Harada.
今日は Vtuber 鈴木みきさんに対しての質問ということでですね、私非常に注目している Vtuber の方で、今は、大統領なんですかね。はい。
No, he is absolutely a goofball. That's why I love
で
him.
すね、まず
Yeah, Harada can make a
由来を知り
VTuber
たい
fighting
ですね。
game
ミキという名前わか
in
る
the
んですけど、
style of
鈴
Super
木と
Smash
いう
Bros.
こう名字は割と、かなり、珍しい部類で、通常日本では普通日本人っぽい名前には見えるんだけど、一般的にリアルの世界ではいないかもしれないな、まあ、おそらく。うん、なんでちょっと不思議だなと思いまして、
Yeah, no,
ま
at
ず
the
名
end of
前
this
の
year,
由来
he's
が
out.
聞きたいのが一つ
Yeah, we covered that on Friday, but he's done,
で、もう一個、
which is sad. I mean, he's such an amazing
僕
producer,
は、
right?
ご存知の通り、2025年末で、会社を辞めるんで、まだ今ギリギリバンダイナムコなんですけど、はい、次に僕が何をすべきか、っていう質問です。はい、僕は来年から何をすればいいと思いますか？はい、そこが質問です。というわけで、はい、よろしくお願いします。
Smack the microphone. Look, I get that. I do the same thing all the time. I just love that he showed up to Mizuki's fucking debut. That's amazing. This is Harada, the main person behind Tekken. He's been with Bandai Namco for like, what, 30 years or something, Chad? Like a long time. Yeah, he's a big deal when it comes to video games, but he's the guy behind Tekken. But anyway, he just showed up at Mizuki's fucking debut. So cool. So I had to show you that. Big congratulations to Mizuki on her debut. Of course, also, guys, Miss Lovely Shadow, aka Liz, from Luminara, just debuted their Christmas outfit. Looks great. I like it, the blue. That's very, like, different for Christmas. I know a lot of people do, like, a silver and blue, but not that blue. So I really like that. Looks great. Another news as well, guys. We have even more debuts to talk about. Of course, Tatsuya just debuted their brand new model update as well. I love the legs crossed over. That's awesome. That's such a cool toggle. So big congratulations to Tatsuya. Hope you enjoy your new model. Of course, also chat, Chroma Shift has been doing a ton of 3D debuts. That is right. So of course we have Hina, Cersei, and Ruby that did all their debuts back on Friday. If you haven't seen the clips, they look fantastic. I really gotta say, I love Yina's with the guitar. That was so cool. So certainly go check out their 3D debuts as well. Yeah, beautiful models. Speaking of debut, chat, on 3D, you know, if you do me a favor, chat, if you pay attention in February, there might be another VTuber that you might know of that might be debuting a 3D model in February. We'll see, chat. We'll see. You know, no spoilers or anything. In other news as well, guys, we have one more missed debut to talk about. The most important of all, and that's the Grinch, right? That's right. Kenji decided to debut. What's up? How are you, Kitty? How was your stream? Welcome in. My name is Elara. We are covering some VTuber news. We're talking about some debuts that you might have missed. So, Kenji there being the Grinch. The Grinch! The audacity! Debut in my birth month? How dare him. And rip the bond. Yeah, I'll have to cut that out of my YouTube side. In other news as well, guys, here's some upcoming debuts that you all need to know about. But first, let me tell you about a missed event that just happened, and that was actually back here with Myra Locke from Promise to. Actually did a huge Christmas caroling concert. Had tons of talent you probably recognize. I mean, look at all these people, chat. So many people you probably know. So certainly go and check it out if you want to. Go support it. It looked like a great event, but we did miss that one. So some upcoming events that you need to know about, chat, is Serenity Cosmica from V&U, The Sweetest Wish, Serenity Cosmica Stop Motion Christmas Special. This is actually going down on December 24th. Take a look, because this looks like the old school, like, stop motion. It's cool.
And sent! Those letters should make it to the North Pole in no time! Hey, what did you ask for Santa this year, Huh?
That looks so cool, so go and give him some love. Coming up December 24th, chat. Yeah, very cool. And 2 debuts for you to know about, to write down on your calendar. Everybody see those calendars getting pulled up. Actually, later today, chat, we have Zulan Long. Hope I said that right. Zulan Long, of course, is going to be doing their 3D debut. Coming up later today at 5 p.m. GMT, so really go check that out. Very cool. 3D Booba, you can't beat that. And then finally, chat, Chio Chompy is actually back. We finally got an official debut date. As you know, we talked about their PL quite a bit. Well, now they're officially Chio Chompy and debuting on December 27th. Let's take a look at the trailer. Oh my god, is she gonna come out of the ground? I love it. So there you go, guys. Chio Chompy will return to us at 10 a.m. PST on December 27th, chat. Just 6 very short days. Very cool. So I get excited for that one. And that, chat, is all the debuts I got for you today. So very cool. Let's talk about a little bit of Corpo news, chat. And then we will dive into some of our big stories. So first up, yeah, I know I'm going to miss her as well. Yeah, and no, we've talked about it, Daniel. It's fine. It's a public acknowledgement. So, first up, chat, Ninja Sanji. Yes, Ninja Sanji news. I know your favorite type of news. Yo, thank you, Reinhardt, for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. So Scarlet actually debuted her brand new outfit, and guys, I'm just gonna tell you, bro, it is hot as fuck. Look at this outfit. I love this so much. It's like, I feel like Scarlet and I could like stand next to each other and be in the same video game. Like, this is so fucking cool. I love how Souls inspired it is. Very badass. Very badass. So big congrats to Scarlet her brand new, I don't know what to call this, vampire dragon outfit. Very cool. But of course, here is Uni, who actually ended up doing the animation trailer for it. Gorgeous trailer. If you haven't seen it, chat. Certainly go check it out on Scarlet's, YouTube channel. So, perhaps I'm not following her, but you can just see how gorgeous this came out. I mean, absolutely amazing. So, Two soul waifus, let's go! I love Scarlet though. She's like, for me, she's like my like bright light within Ninja Sanji, you know what I mean? Like, she is like the only one that I'm like in Ninja Sanji, I'm like, you are the best being, you know? I love her. So, in other news, guys, kind of a crazy thing to happen here. Very, very unexpected, but Ninja Sanji put up a trailer, right? For the return of this particular talent. And let me tell you all, chap, this is actually fucking nuts. But Suzuhara Room is back, literally from the fucking dead, chat. Let's go take a look at the trailer and I'll explain to you why this is such a big deal and very unorthodox for a lot of corpo VTubers.
中国一回新曲キラーンピンピンピンピンピンピンピン帽子はないけど500キロぐらい体感待ってなんでだちょっと待ってあどうしてこんなすぐ壊れちゃうの人間ちょうだい人間食べたい人間ちょうだいどういう感じでしょうか可愛いやつもありです
I like it 3D. Oh yeah, Tony. She's very old school. You're gonna see. Yeah, you're gonna see. Very crazy, chap, that she will be returning in just 2 very short days. Well, why is this such a big deal, chap? Why is Suzuharu coming back? Well, Suzuharu, guys, as I pointed out to you before I went on break, her YouTube was relisted, and we were like, what's going on? Well, chap, from her actual, wiki, right? Lulu actually back in 2021 reached 500,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel. However, back in 2021, in June, she ended up graduating. So again, she has not been part of VTubing since June of 2021. She retired because she actually said there were instances of harassment, such as a letter of challenge, the exact nature of which was never elaborated on, as her primary reason for graduating. While company management contacted the police and the initial letter incident was seemingly resolved, continued problems with online and direct harassment resulting in more disruptions in her streaming activities, which led to Lulu making the decision to retire. As a VTuber, she felt she no longer could give her activities 100% like she wanted, and also didn't want frequent breaks to cause worry for her fans. On her final stream, she showed off various outfits with different hairstyles and revealed early artwork and alternative designs her illustrators had made for her. So very crazy. Her peak on that stream, chat, was 186,000 viewers. Remember, this is a Ninja Sanji talent, chat. Obviously, Ninja Sanji has really strong talents, right? But, back in 2021, peaking at 186,000 viewers is a big fucking deal. So she was one of the biggest creators for Ninja Sanji. We don't know exactly what it was. It was never really said, Tony, but she was definitely getting harassed. So it does seem like now Ninja Sanji, as we've read, is very aggressive towards people that bother their talents. I'm sure from all the notices that we've read together, you kind of get a sense that they're not afraid to take you to court. So it does look like Ninja Sanji is doing a much better job, at least dealing with harassment stuff, especially on like the JP side. I'm definitely not going to say that about the Ian side, but I'll say it about the JP side. They seem to be willing to, send you something in the mail. You know what I mean? So it does look like she feels comfortable coming back. Again, chat, this is, I'm trying to think of like an example that would make sense. Like this would be like if Ironmouse retired back in 2021 and they decided to randomly come back. You know what I mean? Like it would just be like an insane thing to happen. So very, very crazy that she is actually back, but a huge win for Ninja Sanji as a whole, and of course Ninja Sanji fans as well. So definitely gonna tell you about it. Pretty big deal, chat. Yeah, pretty big deal. So in other news, guys, Lun Lun, who is a mascot VTuber, Ninja Sanji, actually is getting their very own Nindoroid. So looks very cute. I like Lun Lun. I think Lun Lun's cute. I've said this multiple times. If I was ever gonna rebrand, if I had to rebrand, I would absolutely do a mascot VTuber. I think this is so cute. I love this so much. So big congratulations to Lun Lun getting that Nindo. And then finally, chat, Shoop actually ended up debuting a brand new outfit. Let's go take a look.
Yes. Yeah.
I love the fucking just like turtle, bro. Just
Neck reveal?
the fucking turtle.
You guys
like,
always saw my neck, no? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Put it in my.
of course, it's got a hood
Yeah.
on it. Got a new headband. I can take off the hoodie as well. Look at that turtle. Turtle! Can we still order from Nano or the US shipment still shut down? I'm not sure, Demon. Yeah, you have to look into that. So yeah, it is VR Blackbird. So so there, of course, is Shoe's brand new outfit. Congratulations to them on that one. So guys, I'm gonna skip down here because I do want to talk about one of our big stories today before we come back up to talk about HoloLive chat. And I want to take a moment to talk about something very crazy that happened here with MagFest. So you guys are very familiar with Vivi-chan, right? Everybody knows Vivi-chan. Vivi-chan is very well known. We've hung out with her multiple times on our channel, right, guys? Big friend of the channel. What is Vivi-chan, right? Vivi-chan is a very avid goer of cons. They do a lot of help behind the scenes. They do a lot of spokeswoman stuff. They do a lot of appearances. They're a big deal in the con world, right, chap? Well, they were supposed to appear at MagFest 2026. Well, chap, unfortunately, something pretty crazy happened, so let's take a look. A statement regarding the content creator Vivi-chan and MagFest. Now, if you guys don't know what MagFest is, MagFest is basically a huge music and gaming festival. It's a 40-long event. It's a pretty big deal, chat. It's a pretty decently sized con. So here we go about Vivi-chan. We want to acknowledge and apologize for a recent social media post promoting a guest whose avatar adult imagery, including sexualized elements that, when viewed in a broader context, could be perceived as underage. That should not have happened. While the creator is an adult, we recognize that the content is presented on our platform was inappropriate after evaluating the post internally and in light of community feedback. We determined that this was a failure in our review process. As a result, Vivi will no longer be appearing at Super MagFest. This decision is not a statement of intent or character, but a recognition that we need better procedures with regards to booking, and specifically with 18+ VTuber community. MagFest does not allow sexualized depiction of minors, implied or otherwise. Additionally, we have responsibility to ensure the safety of our guests and attendees. We're currently reinforcing our internal reviews and booking guidelines to prevent this from happening again. Thank you to those who raised concerns. We are committed to doing better. So I just gotta say, they certainly threw Vivi under the bus here. I feel like they really treated her wrongly with that, especially what they said, right? Vivi obviously is an adult. Vivi was, clearly is an adult. Saying that their model, is, a sexualized depiction of minors, I think is just entirely wrong. I very much disagree with that. So let's go take a look here because Vivi did respond to this. And of course, Vivi goes, due to some perceptions I presented as sexualized minor, which I vehemently disagree with, and I agree with Vivi here. The MagFest board has determined that for my safety, I will not attend Super MagFest. So apparently people were making threats towards Vivi. So it was for her protection. However, in this statement, it doesn't really feel like they they kind of say a little bit, but it doesn't really feel like they are taking the responsibility much. It feels like they threw Vivi under the bus, right? So I'm incredibly disappointed by the outcome. I appreciate the support that the broader community is showing me. I look forward to other future exciting events. You guys on next stream Sunday. So it's a small 5 foot tall Asian woman. My avatar represents me, my body type. And I will tell you guys, if you look at Vivi, if you ever see Vivi IRL, This is literally Vivi. She is short, she's small. This is absolutely like her body type. So literally, if you saw Vivi IRL, you'd be like, yeah, that's you. My avatar has been, if my avatar has been sexualized in any context alone, in the context of being a child, that has been done without my consent. So False actually ended up tweeting about this, and I wanted to go point at a particular a comment that was made here that Vivi decided to elaborate on. So coming here from Ludish, they say, analyzing this from a neutral perspective and separating myself from bias I have towards VTubing, I'm not trying to focus too on the discrimination VTubers have faced in general. I have a feeling what was deemed as sexual elements were the boba teacups over boobas and the cat over the vaginal area on the dress, which is right here. And Vivi goes on to say that is correct. So maybe that played into it as far as like a sexual nature, but again, it's not like Vivi has ever done anything where there was sexualization of a minor. Obviously, she disagrees with this very much so. So I'm definitely wondering what Magfest was thinking here. I mean, again, I know she said there were some threats. It was better for her safety overall. The announcement of her attending, they announced that she was 5. Wait, what? Did they actually? That's crazy, but they very much threw her under the bus, in my opinion, reading this. So what do you think of this, chat? Yeah, what do you think of this, chat? Is it? Let me go look. Thank you, Wog. Oh, no, they didn't. They said it for 5 years. She's been bringing her... No, you're good. Yeah, this isn't really anything. Yeah, they're talking about the age of her content. Vivi is a dragon VTuber that was born into our human world in 2020. And for 5 years, she's been bringing her quirky humor to her live stream. So I think she's just talking about... They're just trying to make like a funny, like, lore... like type thing. I don't think they were actually calling her 5 years old. They were just like, she's been creating content for 5 years. But I can see how maybe somebody like could misread it, but that's probably more about her lore than anything. Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into that, to be honest. They made up a whole scenario in their hand. They decided to act against a creator. Yeah, I can see how maybe people can take it like she's only 5 years old, but I think they meant more like she's been a VTuber for 5 years, right? And she was a dragon that came into the human world in 2020, trying to be like funny, haha, VTuber lore type thing. I just think that Magfest absolutely screwed up with this statement here. And I want to give kudos to Vivi, who has been so professional about this. She has literally not crashed out. She even had a stream about it, talked about stuff. Just has remained professional again. I know that there was a little safety concern, but nonetheless, like, she clearly is not a minor in any way. Yeah, exactly. She's such a good being. It's not like she's ever had anything that is presenting anything sexualizing a minor as well. Yeah, so I didn't really throw under the bus on this. I really hate to see that. And I really hope that Vivi, you're offered some really great opportunities. I'm sure other people are going to see this and go, you know what? Yeah, you got screwed over on that. And I think other people will definitely want to support you. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like petite women don't exist. Like, it's crazy to me. If you've literally seen Vivi IRL, I swear to you, chat, she looks a lot like this. She's short, she is flat, and like, she is small. That is literally Vivi IRL. So, yeah, I just feel bad for her. Yeah, I mean, she has like adult content as well. It's just like Magfest kind of like took a narrative and ran with it, you know? Yeah, short people don't exist, chat. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, short people don't exist here, chat. Sorry. Keep in mind that Magfest is held right across the river from DC, and that area is very large right now. This statement sucks. Implication's wrong, but for safety makes perfect sense, sure. If safety is actually the biggest concern, I can understand that, right? However, this statement doesn't really, like, reflect that, you know what I mean? It doesn't reflect it at all, so, hoping the best for Vivi out of all of this, wishing her the best. Yeah, very crazy. In other news, guys, I do want to talk about somebody that has recently been impersonating the Cookie VT. So, of course, Cookie, we had actually them on our stream not too long ago. you guys remember they were on a tea time. Well, excuse me. They go on to say this is not okay. If a 2 streamers contact me for this person doing this, and it had apologies to them. I'm not sure if they did this to any other streamers. If you know Fat Stanley and her streamer, please be aware of them and them doing this. So let's go take a look. So, okay, so I'm the mod for a different streamer, and we had this come to our chat, and I thought I should let you know in case something needed to be said. Then on a request if you want some better. So this person said, if you want some better content, check out twitch.tv/thecookievt. So going in other people's chats, I mean, like, yeah, don't watch this streamer, go watch this person instead. They post it in the chat, and then it's unbanned request. That's crazy. Of course, you can see that there as well, continuing to do that. Guys, never do that. That is absolutely horrible. To make things worse, not only did they come back on multiple accounts, like not Fat Stanley, and definitely not Fat Stanley, 2 more accounts, but they went as far as even impersonating me and trying to promote me in my friend's stream. This is stalker behavior, bro. As you see here, the Cookie VT. Oh my god, I love the vibe here. If you want, check out my content for even better time. What's the link there? What the fuck is wrong with you? What? Why are you impersonating somebody and spamming links? That's weird. And of course, update, this is a full-on harassment at this point. You encounter Fat Stanley or Groovy Yeti or anyone trying to promote me. I'm not telling them to do it. They're trying to hurt me and I don't know why. I don't know them. Here's more messages, Groovy Yeti. Hi, if y'all want better content, check out blank. What the fuck? You guys heard of Blank VT? She tells me to promote her streams and other channels like this. Can you please check her out? Better content than this stuff. I take it by the laugh, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Literally impersonating them. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? For no reason either. For no reason. Wow. They're impersonating me as well. And doing it to Vtuber streamers. Please ban them. And of course, there's that one. But you can see that they're trying to impersonate them as a cookie VT. So guys, be careful out there. Weird impersonator. Yeah, weird impersonator person. So certainly go give Cookie some love. And hopefully they get that resolved soon. Some people just have nothing better to do with their lives. Like, what are you doing, dude? You can do a million other things, and you chose to do that? Nah, come on, man. Oh, they're certainly trying to sabotage Cookie. Absolutely. That's the whole intention of that, you know? Alright, guys, let's go check out some HoloLive news, and I've missed so many holographs. So let's catch up on our holographs chat. Here we go. Oh my god, it's the meme. It's the meme. I love that meme. Yeah, some people just want to watch shit burn down. It's so sad. Assistant, shut the extras up. Assistant, shut chat up. Yeah, when can I get one of those? That's me. That's me hitting people out of the way. Just like chest bumping them and they just fall out of the way. Yeah, the booba bump. That's me, Lex. That's me, Lex. Fucking Fubuki in the corner. Canonically, chat, Fubuki has the ability to become a black hole. Yeah, I love the Interstellar reference. Yeah, Fubuki is too strong for this world. Oh my god, is this Steel Ball Run Season 1? I love Steel Ball Run.
我ながら最高だね。いや、なんだこれ。次行ってみよう。犯人は能面です。だってタカさんが悪いんです。第一印象から決めていました。君3回目の告白じゃないか。浮気者。
Yeah, it is. It's a Hollow Horse game. Yeah, I kind of just look like, well, no, you're right. I didn't even get that one. Yeah, I was just thinking of Steel Ball Run, probably because I watched the thing the other day.
ここ残さないの？ラデンの脱皮シーンは？白髪の丸焼きシーンは？アキラセが異世界を破壊するシーンは？テンポ重視で切りました。タイトルはルイ先輩とニコタン。これで10億再生するぞ。
Oh my god.
目がチカチカする。これはどういう？
ニコタン来ちゃった。
I wish I had that much energy all the time, dude. That's crazy. Well, what did you send me? Yeah, what did you send me? Let me look at this. Maybe I won't click on it. Yeah, maybe I won't click on it. Yeah, no, okay, I was about to check it, actually. Yeah, I was about to check it. Yeah, I was about to check it, so... What was it? What was it? Nico covered Scandinago on debut shares a ton of energy. Exactly. Exactly. What was it? Yeah, I want to know. Very cute holograms always. However, there is one more that I missed. Here you go, chat. Nothing good. I saw like the title. I'm like... okay, gotcha. Nice. Well, you love to see it. Yeah, normally when I get links in chat, I like check them. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, like, I don't mind people sending me links on if I ask for them or something like that, but if somebody just goes, yo, check this shit out and drop a link, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna instantly click on that, bro. Yeah, I mean, if it is related to something that's outside of what we're talking about, just drop it in Discord. Yeah, just put it in Discord. Very sus, very sus. No, this is just normal holograms, by the way, chat. Yeah, they're just so fucking silly. I love her new outfit. It's so cute. Oh my god, please no. Don't bring up Bananas. Nyanners is gonna lose her mind. Oh no. Legion, I'll probably be playing a little bit, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm checking it from the restricted chatter when it came in. It's very likely not good. Okay, yeah, probably not. I mean, again, like, put it in Discord. If it's a misunderstanding, you can also just unban requests. So, in other news, guys, Hollow Witches, not bitches, Hollow Witches is coming to an end, chat. Unfortunately, they had a good run. However, you know, regarding the conclusion of the Magical Girl, Hollow Witches, well, thank you to everybody as always for supporting Magical Witch, or Magical Girl Hollow Witch. The official manga, which has been serialized every other Wednesday, will conclude with episode 23, scheduled to be posted on Wednesday, January 14th. So again, it's at its run, chat. It's just kind of over. The manga's completed, and it won't be doing any more of those. But I know a lot of people love that manga, so it is sad to see it go. In other news, guys, Mori recently had a big 3D update. That is right. Lots of new model details, better tracking and everything. It looks great. Take a look.
It was no, I mean an official source. I want an official source to announce it. I'm not gonna believe it until the author and the official team talk about it and retweet it, etc. I'm going to wait until they do that.
I agree with you, Maury. I'm that way on a lot of links too, much like we saw earlier as well. So, but again, Maury's 3D model did get a big update. Very, very exciting. So it looks great. The tracking on it is like absolutely perfect. In other news, guys, round one is actually partnering officially with HoloLive again. So get your winter spirits on, because the captivating world of HoloLive will come alive at round one. This has already happened once, where you can get a lot of the HoloLive plushies and stuff around one, where they are doing another partnership. However, what's different this time is round one is actually having ambassadors, and this time it is the Fuamoko twins. So they are the round one USA brand ambassadors. I love their little outfits. They're so cute. So we can get excited, chat. That'll be coming around very, very soon to round one. Not to go to round one, dude. We have to drive a few hours, so we can go to one. In other news, guys, HoloLive talents recently appeared at Anime Frontier, coming here from All Live Yet. So that's a wrap for day number one. You can see everybody showing up for this meet and greets and very special events. Also, here is a picture for day two as well. I mean, look at all the people showing up for this, chat. That is fucking nuts. That is so many people at this event. Absolutely crazy. So cool. All the love there for HoloLive. Yeah, I'm in around one in a long time either. And of course, here was the last day of Anime Frontier. Right there as well. Holly and Gigi doing their thing. So very cool to see everybody having such a good time. Also, we do have pictures here from, of course, the ongoing HoloLive tour in more Collab PC. Thanks again for another banger show in Malaysia. So here is, of course, pictures from that. Looks incredible, as always. I just love that they have a fucking world tour. I think that is so cool. Very, very cool. In other news, guys, a big update here coming from Raora. I'm Raora, actually saying my voice is slowly getting better, and I'm recovering well. As you guys know, she had to do surgery for her throat. Well, it looks like everything is good. I can talk for about an hour now, and I feel like I'm really improving every single day. Just want to give you a little update. Thank you all so much for the constant love and support. So it does look like Raora is doing quite well and healing up well. So really, really great to see. Another news, guys, it does look like Regloss just had their first concert called Flashpoint. You can actually get the archive even still. But take a look here at this picture. I mean, holy fucking shit. Again, what is with HoloLive cooking and all these concerts, dude? It just looks incredible. I really want to go one day. Yeah, this looks so cool. Really want to go one day. Amazing. Of course, we have Poopy, who is Poopy, who was in charge of the 3D production for the Regloss first live Flashpoint costumes. And of course, here is their amazing work that they pulled off for that event. Looks awesome. Love the outfits. Speaking of outfits, chat, Ina and Beebles actually just debuted their brand new Monster Hunter inspired outfits. Let's take a look here.
Okay, confirm she can't fly.
I don't think there's one that shows both of them at the same time.
I'm an edgy baby! Poke you! She's gonna poke you with your headband. So cute!
And here's Ina's Monster Hunter inspired costume as well.
That's you!
Looks really, really good. I gotta say, I really love, I like Bebo's design. I think it's really cute. So see, like, the horn headband, that's really cute. So big congratulations about them on their new outfit debut. What's up, Park? How are you? Speaking of outfits, guys, it does look like that Shinri actually debuted a new outfit as well. So, of course, here we have from Baluka, who did the new live TD rigging for the new costume for Shinri. And take a look here. Can I replay that? Yeah, there we go. Looks good. And HoloLive is always cooking, dude. It's actually kind of crazy. Actually always cooking. Speaking of cooking, guys, ERB tuning up. Rosarians to arms. Your most powerful form has awakened. Well, just like the Rosarians finally have an official mascot. Here's the Rosarians unarmored and armored as well. So this is their new mascot. Super cute. Congratulations to them and all of the other Rosarians on that ERB. That looks so cute. Also, guys, in case you missed it, Kobo just did a 3D event for their birthday. Too. So big congratulations to her and a happy belated birthday. On other news, guys, Sakura Miko just announced a Christmas concert. That is right. She's gonna be doing a special concert here called the Twinkle Idol Christmas, going down on Christmas Day. So if you guys want to go check that out, go do it. If you got some time on Christmas Day, very exciting. We do have a tweet here from Narissa announcing something on behalf of all of Advent, which is going to be a big cover of Gnarly. So all of Advent is involved in that. This one releases on the 27th, chat. Speaking of special music as well, just look like the Hollow released their special Christmas holiday MV, Bright Tonight. This is a new official original song anymore. We just need this song. Yeah, replace all the Christmas songs with Hollow Live Christmas instead. It's a nice song though, so certainly go check it all out. And then finally, one last thing I want to mention to you is Botan is actually collaborating with Red Bull. That is right. Pretty crazy this is going down. But Botan and of course Red Bull are coming together for the Shishir Botana Christmas Fight Night with a special Street Fighter 6 event. So it looks really, really awesome. Big congratulations to her. That's a big deal, chat. I mean, again, getting partnered with Red Bull, that's a big, big deal. So very cool. Very cool. So chat, I want to talk about something that happened that I've not been able to really get to recently because, well, I was on vacation and it also Wednesday was quite a long stream. So guys, let's talk about something recently that happened with Hololive. And an artist, that is right. So let's take a look here. The artist form, Ririka, has actually taken to social media within the last hour when this was posted back on December 10th and demanded for Cover to take actions against Ririka for statements made on a stream in earlier October. The artist has prior unfollowed and removed all artwork from their social media of Ririka. But Ririka, of course, is a Hololive talent, chat. If you guys don't know Ririka, here, let me pull a picture for you. This is Ririka. So, again, why is this artist so upset? Why are they demanding for Cover to take action against Ririka for statements made on stream in early October? What the fuck is going on here? Well, let me explain this to you, chat. I'm going to read my notes, so check this out. The Ririka's artist is mad at Ririka that he deleted all of Ririka's art and is upset with Cover Corp as well, aka Hololive. So, reading through everything, the artist behind Ririka crashed out because he was disapproving of some of the behavior exhibited by Ririka, like, but not excluding, getting drunk on stream or tweeting something weird or whatever shenanigans that she normally gets up to. So this artist, literally, chat, is butthurt because he made the art for this model, and because she got drunk on stream or is kind of memeing, having fun and stuff, he goes, oh, you're not representing my art in the way that it should. So now I'm going to get all pissy with you and take down all the art I ever made of you and also go after Cover Corp. Yes, just for that. They're literally just getting butthurt over a bunch of nothing, dude. So basically, he's being possessive of his design, thinks that behaviors exhibited by the person behind Ririka is inappropriate and unbecoming to his design. and deviates from his own vision of how Ririka is supposed to behave. So he deleted everything related to her, stopped taking any work that regards her, and demanded changes from Cover, and for Cover to correct Ririka's behavior. Oh yes, I made this art, and because I decided that it's not becoming the way I feel like they should be, I'm gonna crash out. Actual childish reaction. Obviously Cover is protecting Ririka, as they should. That's a W. And they basically told him, well, you know, go punch a pillow, pound sand, bro. Lawyers are gonna get involved. So, obviously people are absolutely just roasting this guy. Yeah, exactly. Once a model's made and all and you give it away, you can't police that, right? So, Cover goes on to make a post about some stuff. Because, again, this artist was crashing out at them and Ririka and everybody over on Twitter. So, let's go take a look at what Cover had to say.
We sincerely thank you for your continued support of HoloLive Production, the VTuber agency operated by our company, as well as our affiliated talents. On December 10, 2025, an illustrator with whom our company has business dealings made a post on X mentioning our company and our affiliated talents.
Alright, coolio.
It is true that we are in discussions with the illustrator regarding this matter, but there is a discrepancy in understanding concerning the
Yeah, it's not like
references
you
to the
control what
talent's
they
actions.
do. Like, it's
We are continuing
unbecoming of my
discussions
art.
between
Like,
the parties involved, including this point. Our company believes that there are no circumstances
How are you?
attributable to the talent as described, and we will address this under our responsibility.
I'm very glad that they're stepping up to the plate and they're like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen, bro.
We will
Absolutely
continue to
not.
handle the matter, but please understand that we are unable to respond to individual inquiries regarding this case, including direct inquiries to the talent. Additionally, please refrain from spreading speculation about the talent, the illustrator, or other
the artist
related parties
malarkey.
based on this content or the post in question,
police in the
as
model
well as any defamation
like,
or
dude.
slander. We
That's
deeply
crazy.
apologize for any concern this may cause you, but as a company, we will provide sufficient support to ensure that the talent's activities are not hindered.
Again, I'm really glad that they're stepping up to want to support Ririka, so that way the artist, you know, is not just gonna get their way right. But of course, here's a report of circumstances, invigilation I'm following, and the status of discussion with Katakawa. So, you know, we deeply apologize to all related parties and everybody who supported us on a daily basis with worry and discomfort caused by the series of responses. Although it's in a position for providing a sufficient explanation is difficult, I was unable to foresee the impact of my own actions, resulting in a great deal of speculation and confusion. Regardless, in the background, I acknowledge that my response lacked consideration. So just kind of talking about the whole issue here. So this, first, forget the IP is owned by another company. I think they did. I genuinely think that they actually just forgot. So, which is crazy, right? Like, especially like in a different light, right? You know, being maybe like an indie VTuber, your artist technically might still own that art, right? I think maybe that could be a discussion that you might have with somebody where, you know, behind closed doors, right? But at the end of the day, like, you create and represent the model, right? Most of the time, artists completely give that away 100%. But there's still some nuance in it, but most of the time it's just gone. It's given to the other person and the artist is like, that's it, right? But in a situation with a company like this, they're going to own that model 100%. Anyway, here's a statement from the artist, which was, again, was just kind of piggybacking off this, but we will read it. So here we go. So this is a statement from the artist chat. So I would like to offer our deepest apologies to all those involved, our regular supporters, for the concern caused by recent actions. We are currently in negotiations and discussion with Cover Corp, the company to which she belongs, regarding the details of this series of incidents that taken place between us and Ririka and the company to which she belongs. So we'd like to provide a brief report below. We're currently requesting Cover Corporation to take action, such as correcting Ririka's statements in the broadcast on October 3rd and 6th, that there have been no personal interactions between us other than posts on X, and not even through a manager. Talking about the artists, as these statements are not true, as in fact there have been cases in the past where orders have been placed for a manager or staff members at the request of the talent. So again, just minor gripes. Like, why are you freaking out over this stuff, right? This is something you can send a DM about. The deletion of the image and unfollowing the artist was done in response to a separate social media post made by the artist on September 20th in order to avoid any misunderstandings regarding our involvement as a creator of the character image. However, it's the circumstances leading up to this were the result of private exchanges between the artist and Cover Corp. As mentioned above, we refrained from making a public explanation out of consideration for the artist and the company. Furthermore, regarding the confidential business dealings between the talent Rebecca and Cover Corp, we requested improvements from the management in January 2025 and informed them that we would suspend new orders until improvements were made. So again, we're not going to work with you at Cover Corp until she improves her quote-unquote behavior because, again, I don't like how she's acting. So dumb. On October 17th, the management Cover Corp responded that it'd be difficult to make corrections. And in response, we sent notices in the same name of our lawyer on October 30th and November 20th of the same year, requesting that Cover Corp take appropriate action. So again, they got lawyers involved into it, trying to get them to alter their behavior because, you know, again, the actress behind Rebecca was doing things that they deemed inappropriate and unbecoming to the design. In response to this, on December 3rd, Cover Corp responded it'd be difficult for the company to make any voluntary correction, and that they would not prevent us from reporting the facts of this situation. So basically, Cover Corp said, yeah, you know, punch sand, you can make it public. We don't really care. Therefore, we are publishing this article as a simple report of the current situation. We'll continue to negotiate with our lawyers to reach a comprehensive resolution on this matter, on this matter, and provide step-by-step updates as we progress. So again, they're just losing their mind over the fact that Rebecca's not acting the way they feel like they should act, right? Which, you don't have control over that person, right? If anybody has any sort of semblance of control, it would be HoloLive. So I think this is just such a big, absolute nothing burger for this dude just to get so pissed off about this. Like, Rebecca's their own person. You don't own a person. You certainly don't own all of that art as well, right? It would be under HoloLive. So very, very crazy situation, chat. Something I never got to talk about with all of you. And of course I wanted to mention, so pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Alrighty, chat, we're about 2 hours in. Let me stretch, and then we're going to talk about a pretty big, our main story for today. And then we'll go back up and talk about some Corpo stuff and talk about Nyx, first stage production, all that stuff going on with them. So, I do want to talk to you guys about what recently happened here with Blue Archive. Now, guys, you know what Blue Archive is. Anybody familiar with Blue Archive? If you don't know, guys, Blue Archive is one of those, it's kind of like Nikkei, right? It's one of those gacha games with waifus, right? No big surprise there. Very normal thing that lots of people play, right? That's cool, right? You know, there's a lot of cute waifus in it. They have like some special promotions going on to draw extra characters. Obviously, a lot of their characters are small, are lolly. Some of them are not, etc. They have a very wide array of different types of characters, right? So why am I mentioning lolly, and why are we talking about Blue Archive today, chat? Well, unfortunately, Blue Archive was actually supposed to do a special collaboration with 4 creators. So of course they tweeted this out. Don't miss our featured streamers trying out the new Summer Sky Promise event. And of course we have Gigook, Zentrea, Cdawg, and Ironmouse. Well, here's the problem, chat. Unfortunately, this was canceled. They're your student, right? So of course, 4 creators that you kind of know and love. However, chat, this was canceled. I want to go and look and see what exactly happened. And what happened was a lot of the Blue Archive players were actually complaining about this. You know, gatekeeping, etc., right? Decided to complain, decided to give their feedback, were critical, and so Blue Archive decided, hello, Sensei, this is Blue Archive. We sincerely apologize for any confusion and concern caused by the Blue Archive influencer campaign. We take the valuable feedback you shared with us seriously. After internal review and discussion, we decided not to proceed with this influencer campaign, so they canceled it, chat. It's not happening anymore. Moving forward, we will strive to communicate in ways that better align with the direction of Blue Archive and the expectation of Sensei. Sensei is who you are in the game. We would like to sincerely thank all Sensei who continue to support Blue Archive and share their valuable feedback with us. We do our utmost to deliver a better experience and continue supporting Blue Archive. So, looking at the stuff here, Tim was like, oh, here's a recommended person. People were like, thank you for listening. Judging by the responses, posting from weird communities, some people pushing back, some people excited by it. Other people like, this game means a lot to me. Blue Archive goes to me now. Thank you for listening, Dev. We go again. I will not play your game. Fine, guess I'll play something for the figurine. So everybody kind of having like a back and forth here. Some people are about it, other people's not about it, but for the most part, it does seem like most people are about it, right? So why was this ultimately canceled, chat? Well, turns out that one of the creators was the main focus of criticism here, and that is going to be Honor. That is right. Cdawg is going to be the main person in this controversy today. Gigook, he's kind of whatever, right? Obviously Centrea, we know her, we know Ironmouse, etc., right? So very normal stuff. However, I think it came as a little bit of a surprise to most of the creators that they canceled, right? So Ironmouse actually spoke out about it. And she's actually done multiple collaborations with them before. So anyway, I'll let Mousy speak because, I want to put words in her mouth, but this is what she had to say about the sponsorship getting canceled.
Sponsor collab got canceled on 23rd. I don't think Blue Archive knows that they're missing. Well, I've been sponsored by them like 3 times already. So, I've been sponsored by Blue Archive like 3 times, and I play the game. So, question mark? It's all good. It's all good, It's all good. That's okay. We have more sponsors coming. We have more sponsors coming, bros. We have more sponsors coming. I'm sorry, guys, but sponsors are coming.
I'll show you why they're going to be they targeted Cdawg. I'll show you why.
And we gotta do our sponsors. We gotta do our sponsors. We got Woowa coming. Zelda Zone Zero coming. We got quite a bit coming. We have quite a bit coming. Yeah, I've never played Woowa before, so I'm really excited to see.
Honestly, what's funny? Shot.
I've never played.
You might
Woowa.
be right with that,
It's on
actually.
my radar ever since that propaganda video. Don't tell me you're gonna get lost in the Woowa sauce too. Maybe. I might. You never know. You never know. You just never know with me, The story in Woowa is getting better and better. I'm excited to consume story. Travis, have you considered a career change into propaganda? Yeah, Travis, have you? Travis, are you here? This is all your fault, Travis. My obsession with Warframe, which, by the way, I customized more of my frames. Y'all gotta see it. They're so cute.
I think part of it might be the... There's a lot of nuance in this, so let me show you everything and then we'll talk about it, because it's hard to address your questions in your statements without showing you everything.
I'm the cutest. I have the cutest clothes ever. But also, I went to my dojo and I had somebody tell me, do not go in this area. It is a surprise. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's okay. It's not like I'm gonna reach it anyway. I get lost every single time I go in there.
Mouse,
And I
just
love
brought
it.
my wife back from the hospital, and while she is passed out, still medicated, I get to watch your stream, so the day is looking up.
Give your wife a big hug from me.
We're gonna get there, chat. We're gonna get there. I promise. I'm gonna get there. Give me a minute, chat. I got you. So, obviously, Ironmouse spoke out about that and what exactly was going on. Centrea spoke out about it as well. And because, Centrea spoke out as well, we're also gonna be looking at what everybody else had to say. So, Centrea commented on it. She basically just said, it's no big deal, right? Well, always next time. No biggie and understandable. I'd rather go to somebody who plays nonstop. Perfectly reasonable. I'm going to keep playing Blue Archive, though, because it's another gacha I'm actually enjoying. Really enjoyed the story and characters. Very cute so far. Brings me back to early 2010 anime. Reminds me a bit of Mugen Souls gameplay, do a bit with the 3D chibi models. Brings me back to PS3 JRPG days of, I don't know what this game did. This Gaia, Great Universe, Neptune, etc. Very nostalgic in a way. So, again, she's just kind of like, yeah, you know, no big deal. That's fine, whatever, right? Well, obviously, like I told you guys, the biggest issue here was with Connor. Now, why did everybody have an issue with Connor, chat? Well, let's go take a look here, because Connor has made statements in the past where he is very, clearly very anti-lolly, right? And again, I want to tell you what, chat, whether you were pro or con, whatever, chat, I'm not a huge fan of lolly. Some stuff makes me uncomfortable, but I'm never going to attack you for enjoying that kind of stuff, right? I do acknowledge that it is not real. It is fantasy stuff, because most of the stuff in here that is featured is, again, not real. So I'm not going to have the whole big lolly discussion again, because we've had this a million times. There's probably be 1,000,001, but I've stated my stuff multiple times. I'm not a big fan. Some of it makes me uncomfortable, but, you know, you do your thing. As long as you're not, you know, doing something crazy or anything, you do you, and that is fine, right? I have nothing against any of that type of stuff. So, but again, I love Shondo. I think Shondo's amazing. She's super cute. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, this is the main problem that most of the people have with, well, most people cannot agree to disagree about that. You know, most people cannot. So, what I want to look at here is most everybody was upset with Connor because he is definitely very anti-lolly. So, the question becomes, why would Blue Archive want to put somebody up for a game that clearly probably does not align with their art style or the things that they like, right? Or the things that they base a game around. You know what I mean? So let's take a look here what Connor had to say. I have 2 clips to show you just to kind of back my point a little bit.
Because there was
because you like kids.
We bringing it there, are we, Connor? We're bringing it there.
I don't know what her canon age is.
I'll have you know, Your Honor, that she was like a.
This is the problem, right? Let's say your waifu is Beatrice or fucking Shinobu, right?
Yeah.
You go into the movies, right?
Yeah.
You turn up to the fucking restaurant. Table for 2?
Yeah, the game is literally just all lollies, by the way.
Come to the table.
No.
I can't stand the looks I'm gonna get at that restaurant.
No.
When I sit down with my fucking 10-year-old at the table and we're playing footsies. You know?
This is a very early episode.
First of all, she's 890. But second of all,
wait.
Yeah, exactly. She's like 3 foot tall, 5 foot tall, but you know, she's 890.
Oh, can she drink? She's 890.
yeah, of course. Yeah, no, but here's the thing: is that like at least my viewing of like my anime waifus is that I like them because they're not real.
And that's the main arguments, right? Chat, you know, a lot of people are like, well, you're PDF, right? And it's like, well, but also it's not real either. So again, I'm not gonna get in the whole lollies controversy and talk again. I'm so tired of it. I've already done it a million times, but anyway, we'll continue playing the clip for you so you can see.
Do you want to know what I'm saying?
We've gone full circle.
I think this is a good representation of the conversation and viewpoints on both sides.
I like them. Like, I don't want them to be real.
Do you want a 10-page thesis on waifu theory?
I can give you a 10-page thesis on waifu philosophy. Okay, right now, like I don't want my anime waifu to be real because it's going back to the whole maid cafe thing where it's
Why
like.
do you like kids, Jerry?
I don't. It's going back to the whole maid cafe thing where it's like I like it because it's not real, and the moment it becomes real, then you realize, oh shit, this is not cool.
Would you be?
So like, the one thing to acknowledge here, right, is like why they choose Connor to be part of the collab if he doesn't like the game. I think that Connor obviously took the collab. He was probably open to playing it. I think it was more along the lines of he's not really an enjoyer of that type of content. But number one, why did they reach out to him? And then number 2, they decided to backtrack on it, right? Because he was pointed out that he's not about that type of content. So overall, I just feel like they picked the wrong person to begin with to try and like do this type of event, right? Like I feel like if you were gonna collab with somebody to promote your game, you should pick the right person, right? You should do the right type of you should do the right type of research and make sure that you're not running into these awkward situations like this, right? Yeah, they should have just done the research, right? And I agree with very much what Lockdown said. Probably Mousy and everybody else left because, you know, Mousy and Connor kind of go together. Seems very adjacent to that. And probably just the whole collab fell apart because they lost Connor, right?
You happy with someone if they fucking murdered you?
So there's clip number one as to why a lot of people don't like Connor and see that he is anti-lolly, which again, you're welcome to your own thoughts about that. But the problem with Ironmouse and Cdawg pretty much coming as a package deal at this point. Yep, absolutely. So there's also this other very famous clip that I'm going to show you today, where Connor is literally like very venomously against this lolly type statue here. So again, just want to show you why Blue Archive kind of and the people that criticize the collab, their thought process.
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, that I shout out Eramanga Sensei just for Gaunt. Everybody, round of applause.
Well done, Joey. Well done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Joey.
Hey, what's up? How's it going, Matt?
Even though I saw about 10 Eramanga Sensei figures along the way.
Why is there so many?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's popular enough, I guess. It's actually not too bad, to be honest with you. I'm not exactly a fan of Eramanga Sensei, but this is actually a pretty solid figure.
I think you'd have the FBI knocking if you said you were.
Well, I mean, Gaunt should be used to that by now, right?
I'm okay not seeing the figure, you know?
You sure?
It looks like a child's playmat there. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'll bring it out. I'll bring it out, don't worry.
The fuck is that?
I think it's supposed to symbolize Sagiri's,
And I think
like,
because
dead,
they both left,
What happens in this anime? Why
the
is
trio
it
no longer
children's
is
stuff?
interested or whatever,
because
right?
she
So
is a hentai artist.
She's
Right?
yeah. She's
What?
like
Yeah.
she's the Eramanga Sensei.
She's the Eramanga Sensei.
Yeah.
And
She's
the
like 10.
and the brother, I believe, is an Eramanga author, right? He's like,
Yes,
yeah,
he is an author.
How do I remember more of Eramanga Sensei than
I
you?
don't know, man.
Bro, she's practically got like the fucking Cars bed, bro. What is that? She's not a hentai
Basically,
artist. Oh no, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?
All right, and
What the fuck?
And the grand
Wait,
reveal.
why is it like a child's playmat?
I mean, how old is Sagiri again in the show?
I have no idea.
Bro!
There you go. There's Sagiri.
No.
I think this goes. Where
So obviously you can see he's very anti-lolly, right? And you know, everybody has their own opinions about it. I'm not gonna sit here and try to have a deep college thesis or explanation of what side is correct, this and that, right? Like, yeah, it's a very normie response, right? And that's okay, right? If that's how he feels about it, he is entitled to feel however he wants. People would get upset about your opinion about lolly, but I feel like as long as you're not attacking anybody or being horrible towards each other, I think that you're allowed not to like it just as much as you should also realize that it's fantasy and it's not real. Both things can exist simultaneously, right, chat? And I think it's important to acknowledge in the whole lolly debate and debacle, right? You're allowed to feel that way if you want to. So again, the question is why did this become a thing, right? Why did they choose Connor? So ultimately, a lot of criticism came out of that from the Blue Archive players. They were like, yeah, you know, this is not the right person, and because of that, it fell apart. I feel like this really, honestly, was such a not a big deal, because at the end of the day, chat, things happen, right? Like, sometimes you make the wrong decision, you cancel something because you find you're not a good fit, and that's it. I feel like that's all it really had to be. But for me, looking at this, I think it's just Blue Archive not doing the research, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, Connor obviously accepted it, right? And if they want to stand for something in particular, then make sure you stand for that, right? Or do your research to make sure that the right person falls into the right basket for you, right? If you have somebody that really enjoys volley stuff, then maybe they should be the person doing that, etc., right? So, homie is in here meeting normal. That's ignorant reading of words, no offense. So kind of poor, lazy response. I think that his viewpoint is normie. Like if you look at, you know what I mean? Like if you look at what he says, it's a pretty normie response, right? At least in this clip. And maybe he doesn't know Dust. Maybe he made that mistake, right? and that's what I wanted to address as well. There's like two things, right? There's two things, right? So, number one, it's on Blue Archive to reach out to the right people, and then number two, it's also on Connor to, accept something that is a good fit for him as well. And that's the thing. It wasn't an attack on him. It's not the type of game he would play. It was that this is not the type of game he would play with negative bias. So what you have to acknowledge, Connor, is very, very straightforward. If he does not like a game, he will fucking tell you. You know what I mean? And I don't take it as an attack either. I take it more as just feedback and criticism to Blue Archive. You picked somebody that was not a good fit for this game. I don't take it as an attack. I just take it more as like he was the focus of the criticism. Criticism and attack are different, right? There's a lot of the students realize that. Yeah, I mean, there are some like adult students in the game. But again, this doesn't seem to align with his ideology, and this doesn't align for Blue Archive's ideology. So why did they work together? Not always locked down. Yeah, not always. Yeah, that's very surface level. Yeah, not all sponsorships require that. Some sponsorships want you to say what you think about it. They want that feedback. Yeah, I mean, I really feel like it's on Blue Archive for not doing their research, but also, if I was Connor, I'd be like, yeah, this isn't a good fit for me, right? But, I mean, I think he's played other games that maybe might go against his ideology. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at every game Connor has ever played ever, but I think that there might be a little bit of criticism you could point at him, right? Again, very, very, very minor on his end, but I would say at least for when it comes to like Blue Archive, they should have done the research. But they have all the fans. The fans came in, they criticized him, they made their decision, and that was it. Yeah, maybe so thick, maybe so. I don't know. Every game is different. I know he's criticized other games very, very straightforwardly. So yeah, he's been like, I don't like it. He'll tell you. Oh, that's one thing about Connor. I suspect he's going to bring in a mouse for it. Cdawg was brought into some previously his package deal. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you as well. Well, some other criticism I've seen with the Blue Archive side is some people in the community more popular in the player base that they could have chosen instead. Absolutely. And I think that's important, right? If you look here at Blue Archive announcing this, right? Like even Tim is like, this person is an avid player. Like, why not get somebody that really likes your stuff, right? What's up, Corfu? Thank you for the 100. Yeah, or even like Mousy was like, yeah, go for it. So, again, I think ultimately at the end of the day, most of the ownership of this belongs to Blue Archive, but they did make their choice. So, and that's kind of it. Again, I think this is such like a minor type of drama. I don't think this is even like that big of a deal. I think a lot of people are making this into a bigger deal than it actually is. I think it's very minor, right? It's just like, hey, it didn't work out. We're going to cancel and move on. Yeah, it's just like, all right, take cancel, walk away. So I know some people are going to make this into something it's not. It doesn't need to be, guys. This is a very, very minor drama that literally has almost zero to no stakes. So it's not a nothing burger, but it's like a nothing burger with like a side of one piece of lettuce. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, just get people that really love your game, do your research, and get the right people, so. And again, I'm not hating on anybody that, enjoys your lolly stuff and that's what you like. More power to you. You do it, right? I'm not here to judge you. I'm not going to attack you. Any of that. It's just not for me, and that's it. You know what I mean? I like lolly fashion, but when it comes to like certain stuff, it's just some of it is too much for me, and it makes me uncomfortable. And that's it. I'm allowed my own personal boundaries just as much as anybody else. So yeah, of course, Neb. Like, I mean, even when like I was talking to Rev and Straub, maybe it was about a year ago, it's a long time ago, but you're like, hey, like, I'm perfectly willing to acknowledge it's fantasy, it's not real, right? But I'm also allowed to be like, well, I don't have to like it either, so we're not talking about Gothic Lolita. Yeah, we're not talking about Lolita. We're talking about Lolly. Yeah, very different metahuman. What's he saying? Oh, this is such an Yeah, it's really just like, if you're pointing all this L's at Connor, well, really, I would say like 10%. I don't even want to say it's an L. There's no L's involved. It's just like, it didn't work out, dude. It's not the right, you're not the right fit. You're not the right fit for what we're doing. You don't send a vegan to a steakhouse. You know, like, it's just not, it's not a good fit. We did do our research and we're going to move on. That's it. So, yep, exactly, Nick. Exactly. So anyway, chat, that is a big controversy going around Blue Archive right now. The other lollies, as long as it's an AI. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think we can all agree on both sides. Fuck AI, right? Yeah, Blue Archive just kind of made it oopsie whoopsie. Yeah, but people have fantasy surgery. Yeah, I think we're gonna move on, chat. Unless you have anything else to add to it, I'll give you a second while I drink my tea. Actually, let me drink some water. I'm gonna do better. Yeah, shit just doesn't work out sometimes. You make the wrong decision, you back out of it, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like, even then, it's just not that serious, dude. Like, at the end of the day, it's not that serious. Yo, what's up, Mr. Sim? How are you, kitty? Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Yeah, as long as it's not AI, we don't care around here. So, all right, let's continue, chat, because I do want to talk about a little bit of indie VTuber news. And we got some shit to catch up on. So let's go take a look here, because Papa Lemon is actually hosting the VTuber Awards. If you guys know, he always does the Vitamin B VTuber Awards. So again, certainly go check out and support that. The top 10 for each category has been selected. Announcements for voting are up. So if you want to go give him some love on that in the event, absolutely go do it. Always like a nice award show. In other news as well, guys, Fracky was recently on PP Slayer's show called Rigged. And here is Fracky's brand new model, bro. I love this so much. The fucking legs are killing me. She's finally tall, chat. She's tall. I love this. I need SPP. She'd be willing to do my new model sometime. That'd be awesome. In other news as well, guys, another creator here has created some really cool customizable model for MMOs. So if you need an MMO VTuber model, well, don't look no further. Yuna has got you. You can big sword. I like this a lot. This is really cool. Eye color, skin tone, species, hair color. This is really nice. So if you want to build something, maybe you're doing like D&D or, just want an MMO-inspired model, this would actually be really, really cool. Oh my god, Red Captain. So funny. Very, very cool, chat. Yeah, so go check it out. In other news as well, guys, the Japanese voice actress behind Evangelion's Asuka is actually going to be debuting as their own VTuber. That is right. So that is actually nuts news. So if you're a big fan of Evangelion and Asuka, well, guys, this new VTuber here has got you covered. Very, very cool. I like when voice actors and actresses end up actually going on to do their own thing, right? And especially as like a VTuber. I think that's awesome. So certainly go check him out. Very cool, chat. Another news, guys. Unfortunately, we got to talk about some scamming. And Ebiko has been scammed, chat. That is right. Let's go take a look here at what Ebiko had to say recently. As the artist has scammed her, chat. Very, very unfortunate. I hate to hear that for you, Ebi. I'm so sorry. That really, really sucks.
A moment of silence for this art I'll never receive and was so excited for. After spending $550 last March and being ghosted consistently, getting the runaround for 9 months about it being done, being sent later that day, being told the file was already emailed to me, I'm just sad.
Of course, that original post is gone. But yeah, they got completely just scammed out of this artwork, guys. It looks like it went on for at least 9 months minimally by this particular artist. However, there is some backing to this. Even Mufuyu actually adds to this and also said I had a difficult experience commissioning Mr. Soup I want to be clear that she did not scam me. So, but they did have a difficult situation. So, I'm not adding much to. Here's the particular person, right? Heretic 96. So, not adding to a good optics for this particular artist.
After several months with very little communication and a hard time getting any kind of WIP, I was eventually able to request a refund through VGen and she did refund me in the end. I know the artist space has been going through a rough time lately, and I completely understand how life and personal struggles can affect work. I've dealt with these situations myself recently. That said, these situations affect both sides. Just as artists may be struggling, clients are impacted as well.
I mean, it's
especially
a lot of money,
when a
Chad.
lot of
It's a
time and
lot
money
of
are
money.
involved. It's unfortunate, because with clearer and more consistent communication, these situations could have been avoided. I really
That's
hope
my
that
biggest
all
thing
the
about it,
parties
too.
affected can
Just
find some
communicate.
closure and for everything to go well for MS2 in the end.
So I really hope that Ibiko is able to get a resolution to this, but sadly, Chad, it's just not looking like it's gonna happen anytime soon, which sucks. In other news, guys, unfortunately, Siri announcing I'll be stepping back and staying quiet for a short while. Something deeply upsetting happened, and I need time to collect myself. Well, what exactly was this, chat? It had to be serious, right? Well, it's quite serious. Siri putting in her Discord, someone took my VTuber model art and uploaded it to an AI prawn site without my consent. My model's copyrighted original work and represents something deeply personal to me. Using her for explicit content is a violation of my boundaries and not acceptable. Absolutely disgusting and deplorable. This is upsetting and triggering, and I'm taking steps to have it removed. Sexualized content of my character is not allowed. Anyone who participates in or defends this behavior is not welcome in my community. Sometimes I feel so sick about this entire thing. I'm so sorry, Siri. That is absolutely fucking disgusting for somebody to do that to you. I can't imagine. I literally cannot imagine, especially without consent. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. So, I hope the best for Siri. Hope she's able to resolve this legally, whatever needs to be done. I hope she gets some support here. On other news, guys, I know we talked about award shows, and we're talking about lollies. Well, the Lolly Awards are actually here for 2025. You can actually, of course, place your votes. 13 categories, 4 nominees for each category. And of course, this will all take place on Sunday, December 28th. I believe there is a flattest VTuber award in there. So again, that's something you want to look at and contribute to. There you go. This is being hosted by Arena Kumai. So I can go check that out if you want to. Of course, speaking about other awards as well, chat, let's go take a look here at the VR Community Awards for 2025. I think you guys know Puck comes by every once in a while to our stream while they're hosting this event as well. So nominations are done. However, Phase 1 voting will start January 6th, and the live show will be next year on March 15th. So certainly go check this out if you want to, chat. But yes, the VR Community Awards for 2025 are up, which is really cool. It looks very professional. Puck does an awesome job. You can see all the different categories. It's very, very cool. So, gotta have their own custom venue. Puck is really cool. I like Puck. So, certainly go check it out, guys. Very awesome. They did one last year as well. In other news, guys, we recently got some developing news here from Phoebe-chan. Phoebe-chan was originally supposed to be one of the persons in the Lost Idol generation of VShojo. Well, Phoebe-chan actually had some information to share about her time with VShojo, or at least talking to them, right? And let's just say it was pretty on brand for VShojo.
Stuff happened. Something a little extra unfortunate is that, I'm really happy that, Vicky had her model done. Thank God. And, several assets. But for me, I actually had nothing. I came out of VShojo with nothing having been completed except for so I had the design and had the logo. I had the design and the logo. There is still some stuff that I maybe wasn't able to do this time around, or maybe it's not done yet. Like my rigging, like thank God, Kira worked so hard and she worked so fast to get done enough for me to even debut. Like I actually I didn't have a model that was able to move until like a few days
Oh
before
my
debut.
god, that's crazy.
So bless Kira, I love her so much. And then
Days
Saiki
before.
Mama did such a wonderful job with my art.
That's wild,
Such a
actually.
wonderful job. I did ask for, originally the design came out with no pink, and I was like, sumimasen, my image color is pink, and even among Densetsu, I'm supposed to be the pink member.
Oh no, yeah, it sounds like
so
she had a
we
little
added
rough
a little
time.
bit more pink. But I love green as well. I love green and I love white and creams and stuff. So I'm really, really happy.
Yeah, the artist was cooking with that. My god,
with how it turned out.
that's tough.
So part of the reason why my model was as delayed as it was, there were certain staff members at VShojo that were like, this is a great design, but we need to make... Oh, this is so bad. We need to make it more goonable.
I'm sorry, your model is too modest. Yeah, you're gonna need to take that back to the drawing board. What the fuck? What? Imagine wanting to have a slightly modest model, dude. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, it needs to be more revealing. Like, what? Dude, that is actually, yeah, your model is too say-so. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? That is actually an insane thing to say to somebody, especially in an idol generation. Idol generation, chat. Idols are normally like, you know, very wholesome, very say-so. Like, what the fuck were they thinking?
Is what they said. And I was like, that's kind of not me. That's kind of not my...
Yeah.
That's kind of not...
Yeah, like you're pushing somebody to do something they're not even comfortable with.
That's kind of not my, my brand or the kind of person I am or anything like that.
Yeah, not everything needs to be fucking goonable,
so
dude.
Actually,
Like,
part of the design.
yeah, why can't we have
finalized
wholesome and
after
say-so
my
designs?
mama was
Like,
originally supposed to have already delivered the finished art, but my mama hadn't gotten the design yet. But the design wasn't able to be finished in time because I was sitting there arguing with people about making my design more goonable or not. In the end, what was decided was that we would make the arm slits bigger to show more armpit.
nice, yeah, you get in there with the armpit gooners, you know, like... That's crazy that you were forced into that.
You can't see
The
it.
fact that you were forced into that is
yes,
wild.
I'm quoting it. I'm quoting it. Goonable. I'm not gonna say who it was. It is part of why I came out of it.
Poor Phoebe. I feel so
Vicky was able
bad.
to get-
Dude, she just wanted to like create her content and she's being pushed into this direction, dude.
her model done, thank God. But I came out of it.
Yeah, that's
with,
so
like,
fucked
no
up.
model. And I understand, like strategically, I guess that's kind of, maybe that's important for like, when it comes to VTuber designs. I don't know, but it's not me.
But yeah, but why did you bring her on,
And
then, if
besides,
that was the
she's
case?
plenty cute as she is. I mean,
Tenchiel_Salhart
so
says,
dumb.
bro, between pushing the idea of one VTuber to wanting to collab with guys when she's not comfortable,
Yep.
and making a design more
I mean,
tunable
we've
against the
already seen her
creators will,
history of just...
why do I feel like the
not giving
higher
a
ups
fuck.
should be put on some list? Tenchiel_Salhart, chats expressing frustrations with certain VTuber situations.
Yeah.
Let's approach these topics with care and understanding, acknowledging the complexities involved.
Yeah, thank you,
Respect
Elara.
creators' boundaries and decisions.
Yeah, even
Also,
Elara knows to
Uber.
respect their fucking boundaries,
collarbones.
dude.
I'm really
It's not
into
even that hard.
collarbones. Look at this.
Even the fucking
Collarbones.
AI
Look at that.
knows.
Isn't that like isn't that appealing on its own without having to like dive into?
Absolutely crazy, Chad. So wanted to share that with you. The Elston V Shoujo continue to show up even today, chap. In better
What
news,
the actual
though.
hell? She is
Yeah,
already
right?
a sugar muffin. Phoebe is already
she's so
perfect. Let her
sweet.
stay like that. She is
She's
like
so
a kitty you see
innocent.
and your brain says must protect no matter what. More
Yep.
goonable. Why? No reason for that.
Completely unacceptable. At least we get some better news, chat. Just look like K-san has been appointed as the special Yakuza ambassador. K-san going on to say this time, I'm honored to be appointed as the special ambassador. Everyone who is streamers who love Yakuza and everyone who wants to become streamers from now on too, let's support Yakuza through streaming. So big congratulations to her. That's amazing. I mean, I know she's already in like a Yakuza game, so this is very fitting for her. Big congrats to K-san. Amazing. Speaking of really cool, ambassadorships, Chunky is actually now an ambassador for Boop Chat. Chunky tweeting out, hey guys, big news. I'm now ambassador at Boop Chat. You better be ready for large quantities of pop pounds. So big congratulations to her. That's amazing. I love that. I've been a Boop Chat in a while, but I completely love that so much. You're always so gracious. So big congratulations to Chunky on that. That's huge. Another news, guys, I did want to follow up about two situations we talked about. First one here is, of course, this particular creator talking about how Ironmouse was hiding behind her model. If you guys remember, this guy was trying to be super duper deep and really just completely missed the mark. I'll play a little bit for you as a reminder.
When was the last time you felt seen without the character being present? And I'm talking to the real her. And the whole entire VTuber community who's going through this shit. I know what y'all going through. Behind the scenes.
You have no idea what we're going through.
The thoughts is not yours. Y'all just be chilling, rehearsing, and then y'all gotta snap out of it. It's like the character keep putting thoughts in y'all mind. Y'all be talking to yourself using the avatar voice. You gotta snap out of it. Oh shit.
That is not how that works at all, dude. But this did get community noted. Ironmouse, is unable to leave her house because of her what she suffers from. It's fairly common for a VTuber avatar to be replaced, discarded. Fans more often than not will follow the person behind it. While when not streaming, a VTuber will engage in something known as leisure. That's funny, with the wiki with leisure. So he literally just, what's the opposite of cooking? Freezing, that was him. And of course, Connor comes in with the elbow. I wish I had the confidence to make videos and not know the bare fucking minimum. Damn, Connor! Get him, dude! Get him, Connor! Holy shit! Yeah, this guy absolutely was just, probably some of the dumbest takes I think I've ever heard about VTubing. Clearly doesn't understand what VTubing is. Clearly doesn't even understand Ironmouse. Or most VTubers for that matter. So, really, really, crazy follow-up. But you know what is even crazier, chat? It's this follow-up here about the recently absolutely, empty VirtueCon. Of course, Coefficient tweeting out VirtueCon. Let's fight somewhere empty.
You can't apply good/street knowledge to this industry in this fashion. His argument loses value due to him not knowing or perhaps not mentioning her immobile disease.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
You can't tell me he is this ignorant to the business model of VTubing. Or the cultural impact. Come on, man.
I think sadly he is. But guys, if you remember, we talked about VirtueCon, where tons of creators were actually leaving in max exodus from this particular event because they found out it was all created with AI and it was to grift NFTs to people that would go to the event. It was a big scam. So ultimately, everybody left. But this meme is hilarious. Let's find somewhere empty VirtueCon. So true. However, chat, I did want to give you an official follow-up, behind this, which is even crazier because VirtueCon was actually meant to start yesterday, right? However, no posts on their socials. It was abandoned, chat, completely by organizers. As much as I like to think the Fans Hub guys explain what the deal with this con was, I'm just glad VTubers stood up for their beliefs and pulled out. Honestly, I think this would have been a horrible disaster on multiple levels if it had gone ahead. So, heard absolutely nothing, chat. Everybody just seemed peace out. That's it. Yeah, I wonder why it didn't get started, huh? Maybe because there was nobody there. And also, it was a big fucking scam. So, surprised to nobody, but needed to follow up and let you guys know about that. Pretty crazy. Now, why am I talking about VirtueCon in AI chat? Well, unfortunately, there's been a post going around.
Nobody watch the Austin Powers movies. That's literally the name of the Dr. Evil's corporation.
I forgot about that. Well, it hasn't been making the rounds, chat, because this AI person here, artist, that I can create a VTuber with AI with a new VO3. And he made an entirely AI VTuber that can talk and everything, chat. This is stupid. Take a look.
画面の前のみんな聞こえてる？今日も会いに来てくれてありがとうぞー。おはよう。画面の前のみんな聞こえてる？今日も会いに来てくれてありがとうぞー。
The future is not here, bro. Can we like throw this in the trash, please? What is this? Oh my god. Please no. Please no. Yeah, Neurosama impersonator spotted. Oh my god. Nah, get us out of here. Get us out of here, dude. We don't want to see this. This is garbage, bro. Absolute garbage. Again, you generated all this from other artists that created stuff. You literally just stole all of their work. Yeah, even Vocaloid's better. Like, nah, dude. Absolutely not. I had to share that with you, chat. That was making the rounds on Twitter, so pretty crazy. However, chat, I do want to talk to you about some other big issues going on in the corpo world. So let me share a few things with you really quick. So first up, going down with Merryweather. Merryweather actually is now signed with GX Plus, which is amazing. They have similar creators like Onigiri, so a great talent agency to be a part of. Big congratulations to Merryweather on that accomplishment. Big W. Of course, another news, guys, kind of late to this, but it was really cool that, of course, Amaki actually ended up doing, or is still doing, guest commentating for Street Fighter. So really cool to see VTubers getting part of gaming commentary. Looks like she will, she did that on December 16th. Looks like she might even be doing some stuff through this date if they do continue the special titles. So very cool. Another news, guys, I'm sure you're very familiar with Vichiban. Vichiban, of course, is a well-known VTuber group. And there's this new game called Super Animal Royale. Well, why am I bringing this up to you, chat? Well, why are we talking about, Animal Royale? Well, Vichiban is actually featured within this game. If you use code Vichiban, you get 9 cosmetics based on the group as well. So that's really cool. They're actually in Super Animal Royale, so you can play as Buff Pup and some of your other favorite people, Rose Doodle as well. I love this. This is cool. Big W for them. Another news as well, guys. We're going to take a look here with Luminara. Luminara actually just announced their first wave, or I'm sorry, the Unova wave, made up of these talents here. We have Iron, we have Risuri, we have Fever VR, we have Valkyrin, we have Bajiru and Miss Shadow Lovely, who are part of the wave Unova. I don't know if that's a callback to Pokemon, but I like it. So, very cool. Very, very cool. Speaking of signings, chat, it does look like here the Future Legends is actually signing the Beasties. As you guys know, it's Pia, Tori, Berrybug, and now we have, of course, what's the crocodile lady's name? I already forgot. She is part of that as well. So, very exciting to have them all in here. I actually have another thing I can pull up really quick. Here we go. So they recently did a cover here. It actually a monster cover by the Beasties. So you can certainly check that out. Kairyu, thank you. Yeah, Kairyu. So I didn't want to say your PL name, so that's what's in my head. So certainly go check out their really cool cover, and big congratulations for them being part of Future Legends. In other news, guys, it does look like V-Bimbo has terminated a contract and a partnership. Coming here from V-Bimbo, thank you for your continued support of our group. We're writing today to announce that we are no longer partnered with and can no longer, in good faith, support VTuber Research Club. Effective immediately, this decision was made due to ongoing communication issues and repeated boundary concerns. We will not go into further details. VTuber Research Club is the group behind VTuber robots that drive around. That is them. Sounds quite serious, right, chat? I'm wondering what's going on. Well, this looks like Cryptic Bunny gave us a little bit to work with. So let's take a look and listen to what they had to say about the VTuber Research Club.
Hey, I made this clear to some close friends, but some people are still out of the loop. If you interact with the VTRC, I am going to politely ask you limit or don't interact with me. I had a negative interaction with them not only as an employee and VTuber, and I am working really hard to more on and move up.
So maybe it sounds like some unprofessionalism.
But that can't happen with
I'm not
constant
sure.
requests or recommendations, and sadly many people still reach out for information. Since I separated, I'm not interested in bringing up my experience again, and I don't believe they are, though events have happened that does question that belief. I'm just now getting back into taking care of my body and mind, and I took the steps to block and limit their keywords, so please don't ignore my wishes.
There you go, chat. This is the only extra information. Again, I don't really have much more to tell you. I don't want you to jump to a conclusion. It's just kind of like, eyebrow raise, right? So I'll keep my eyes peeled, ear to the ground. I'll let you know, chat. In other news, Variance Project is in hot water, chat. So back on the 11th, Variance Project actually put Fengsy Fido, one of their talents, on a 1-week suspension. Now, I feel like dropping a suspension like this and not actually providing details it's a little yikes, chat. It definitely makes the talents kind of look bad. Not giving any clarity or just even why announce this at all. Well, things escalated quite a bit, chat, because Variance Pro actually decided to let them go. That is right. Notice a termination back on the 17th. After careful consideration, we made the difficult decision of termination for their talent. Fengsy Fido. This decision was made after thorough review of the following infractions: public breach of NDA and confidential information, failure to uphold contractual obligations, ongoing behavioral issues internally. So, I don't know how true this is or not. While we understand this news might be disappointing, we believe this step is necessary to protect the integrity of Variance Project and the well-being of the community. As this matter involves contractual and confidential information, we are unable to provide further details. So, again, I don't know how true this is or isn't, chat. I can't tell you. All I can do is report that this happened. What I can say is that the responses to this didn't look so good. Karana saying, "I'm so disappointed in Variance Project. I don't agree with how this was handled. Thinks he didn't deserve this outcome. Hope she's surrounded by supporting people that care right now. He's better off from y'all anyway. Salvi, I'm so disappointed. These types of messages do not help her bring any closure. They just serve to hurt the talents involved. Kind of weird, not gonna lie. Literally, what the fuck?" So, I mean, it's not looking good, chat. It's not looking good. Maybe there's some information shared behind the scenes. Other people know. But I do think that announcements like this, I think it's better just to say, like, we're separating and that's it. Throwing out, like, they did all these horrible things. Unless there's, like, some kind of legal matter. I just don't see why putting this out is helpful for anybody. Hey, what's up, Gunner? How are you? I just think it serves to hurt more than it helps. So, again, chat, I'll let you know if anything comes of this, but I did want to let you know it was going down. What I did want to talk about, though, which is kind of, I don't know, this is kind of weird to me, chat. I don't know if you find this weird. You can let me know, but I find this pretty weird. So, let's go take a look here, because there is a group, a brave group, from Canada, all male, right? They are called Egoists. Well, Egoists is actually disbanding. However, this Canadian male group, no information has been announced by Brave at all. Absolutely zero. They have kept this very swept under the rug. But again, you can see it from one of the talents. The group account did make an announcement on Twitter. Just a heads up, tagging them are graduating at the end of the month. More information in the Billy official post explaining the reason. Very odd, right, chat? Well, I decided to go to Billy. And of course, they disbanded 2 months ago, chat. And the only notice is here on Billy. And that's it. I mean, nothing else put out. Back in October, that's it. Very weird, very
Dear
weird.
fans, first of all, we would like to express our sincerest gratitude to every fan who has supported and accompanied Aegis all along. After
October 8th,
multiple
look.
discussions within the operations team and with members, we regret to announce that the Aegis Group project will officially end on October 31st, 2025.
They've been done, chat.
Over the past period, we have been committed to creating a better project, but during the more than 6 months of operation, the team discovered many challenges in building a management system that aligns with the project's direction, securing operational resources, and overcoming language and cultural differences. This made us gradually realize that relying on the existing operating methods, the project could no longer be steadily promoted and sustainably grown. After communicating with the project members, we made this difficult decision for their future development.
It sounds like Brave didn't give them what they needed, you know? It really sounds like to me they just didn't give them what they needed.
Ayase graduated from Aegis and will no longer participate in activities as Ayase. Sho graduated from Aegis and will no longer participate in activities as Sho.
These are the talents.
Real graduated from Aegis and will no longer participate in activities as Real. Regarding the Grand Voyage gifts and summer merchandise, the distribution of Grand Voyage gifts and summer merchandise for September and October will be continuously followed up by at Aegis Assistant until December 27, 2025. Regarding account handling, official and member accounts will be deleted uniformly during December 2025.
They're just done, chat. It's
Finally,
just over.
we would like to sincerely thank all the fans who have supported Aegis. It is because of your encouragement and companionship that we have come this far. This journey may have come to an end here, but the memories and sentiments between Aegis and everyone will forever remain in our hearts. Sincerely, Aegis Operations Team.
Nothing on Brave's main website, nothing on Twitter. It's just like they disbanded and just were forgot about. Which, in my opinion, is really sad. I think that if you were going to announce that somebody is graduating, or at least like, even if it's a small part of Brave, whatever it is, you should still give closure to everybody. So I wanted to call this out, mostly because I saw it come across my desk, but also like, I feel like there's like a moral obligation, right? Like every agency should let people know when they're leaving or being disbanded, and it might be because they want to protect themselves, less of a bad look. I don't know. I don't want to assume the worst, but in my opinion, hiding it kind of makes me question stuff, you know what I mean, chat? I'm kind of like, well, why would you not say anything about that, you know? So, let me know what you guys think. I certainly would love to hear. And finally, chat, I have something really important I want to talk about. So before we wrap up our news today, everybody, if you're still here with me, type 2 in the chat, because we're going to be discussing a very unfortunate situation, chat, and that is with Nyx from First Stage Production. You guys don't know about Nyx Voltaire. We've been talking about him quite a lot. Allegedly he missed his stuff going to a concert because he's afraid of flying, is what his fans said. It's been this whole back and forth going on with Nyx, statements from First Stage Production. But Rima has been so kind as to actually summarize this very well. So let's listen, because I'm going to give you the summary. And Nyx has actually spoken out against this stuff and said, no. First Stage Production is doing wrong. Well, let's take a listen.
Nyx Voltaire, a talent under First Stage Production and the English language branch of Japanese VTuber agency First Stage Production, operated by Reality Studios Incorporated, posted a video on his personal PL account in which he appears visibly emotional and tearful, stating that he believes the company may graduate him. He alleges that his meet and greet was cancelled and that songs he recorded for a planned concert were removed, despite him repeatedly asking to proceed with the meet and greet.
That's pretty messed up, chat. So, again, if they didn't actually have a reason for this, why would they want to cancel his meet and greet and remove his songs from the concert? Sounds like something shady is going on, chat. Sounds like something shady is afoot here.
It was all I wanted and they took it away from me. Netizens have expressed outrage and speculate his exclusion may be linked to his inability to board a flight due to a phobia.
And
this
that's what we
follows
thought
a
it
series
was,
of
but again, we weren't
announcements by
sure,
his
right?
corpo.
We were just kind of
From August
waiting.
to late November, including an initial hiatus notice until September 15, followed by cancellations of his 3D debut, meet and greet, and December 3D live concert.
We've covered all of this, chat, throughout as it's happened. His initial hiatus, I'm coming back. his cancellation in the 3D debut and first stage production put out that stuff. So we've covered all
A
this
later
in case you
message
missed
posted
that.
on his account asked fans not to worry or speculate and stated that Nyx himself requested the indefinite postponement of his 3D debut, writing, "I requested that the 3D be put on an indefinite hiatus until I can tackle this issue. I need to stop pretending I'm okay when I'm not and letting people down in the process. It's going to be a long journey, but I hope that one day you'll see me up on that stage and I can make all of you proud."
So let's go listen to Nyx. Again, this comes from his alt. And of course he's just very scared that there's gonna be a termination. So let's listen to what they had to say.
Hello, everyone.
By the way, this is as loud as it goes. I'm so sorry, chat.
My name is Nyx Voltaire. Today, I found out that FSP want me to leave. Before anything happens, I want you guys to know that they cancelled the meet and greet. They removed everything. They took my songs away that I recorded for the concert. And I begged them to let me do the meet and greet. That was all I wanted.
It doesn't make sense to me that they would not allow him to do a meet and greet. Like, especially like, okay, let's say that, let's say he's having problems, right? And they're aware of that. Like, why would they not still want him to show and have a presence somewhere, especially if he's recorded stuff? It just, it doesn't really make much sense unless there's more going on behind the scenes that we just don't know about.
And they took it away from me. You guys were the only thing keeping me going. And they couldn't even let me have that. So I need to let you know that. And whatever happens, just know that I love you guys so much. I'm sorry. They told everyone they were planning to graduate me. And everyone just removed me from everything.
Should this all be true, right? Like, they actually separate him. They better have a damn good reason for doing so, you know what I mean? Because, again, he's put in all this hard work and stuff, and he's going through something that your company needs to support you, right? I feel like there's a lot that isn't being said yet. But you know what this reminds me a lot of, chat? There's a certain situation that happened with this one lady one time named Ellen. you guys don't remember, right? You know, Selling Gate. It's kind of giving me very similar vibes.
No one said anything to me. No one said bye. They deleted all their DMs. Everything.
Yeah, you know, Zio, you know. That's so
Most of
sad to
my
listen
this
to him.
entire whole month. I can't do this anymore.
So again, Questman, I'm only saying this reminds me of Selling Game because, to your point, we don't know yet. We have no idea. Obviously they want to hate us for some kind of reason, right? But they're pulling all these songs, pulling the meet and greet, stuff like that. Like, I guess, like, I'll pose my same question, right? Why, from a company standpoint, would you not allow him to appear unless there was something really, really bad? And I think all we can do is just kind of wait to see what that is, but I'm kind of getting the ick right now, you know what I mean? So there were more tweets that he had made on this alt where he said, you know what, fuck him. You guys made me smile today, and I didn't even think that was possible. I will be okay. You show me that. I'll do everything in the next few minutes to screenshot it if you want. Hold me accountable for whatever comes. I really don't want to hurt people that have nothing to do with this. And I realize now that it's impossible to have it both ways. I don't know what people have been told, and if they want to believe that, then so be it. I hope that one day when it all comes to an end, everybody can tell their story. There are no winners in this. I'm deeply hurt, but I do not want to make anyone else feel this way. I'm sorry. I've said my piece that came from a place of genuine heartbreak. I miss you all more than anything, and that's all I want right now. Let's work and focus on our energy on that instead, and whatever the scary uncertain future holds, for who you want, it matters not to me anymore. Yeah, exactly. Like, all we can do is just kind of like tinfoil hat and assume, right? But I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. You know what I mean? Like, it's giving me very similar vibes to a certain negligible company. You know, not told anything. All of a sudden, this is going down. Other people are talking about it. It's just kind of like, in my head, I'm like, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Anyway, so under all, they go on to say, like, hey, like, I'm with people, I'm okay. I have a lot of things to say, and it's not pretty. Please give me some time to gather my thoughts. I warned them this was going to happen, and no one took it seriously. The week leading up to my flight. I didn't just decide to turn up and ghost them for weeks. It was a couple of days. Offered to pay for the flight and even to do the entire meet and greet for free. Did they recoup as much money as they could? I fell in deaf ears no matter how much I pleaded. The reason they thought I was going to use that time meeting you to shit talk the company. I'm not joking. So apparently this is where, you know, there might be more to the story, right? He's saying, hey, I told them, they didn't take it seriously. You know, I tried to do right by them, and then now all of a sudden they're like, well, we think you're gonna shit talk us. I offered to record everything in 2D prior to the concert. This was 1 month before, so they could use me in the songs I recorded. There were several. They did it for Anime Impulse, but they didn't have me contracted to be there this time, so they decided to cut me off entirely, with everyone voting and agreeing on that decision. Both songs and JP even removed. That's what management told me. For the record, I didn't watch a concert, not because I didn't want to, even though I was upset, but they never even bothered to give me a link or a copy. They've left me in the dark for weeks at a time, ignoring my pleas for an update on what's happening to me. So if this is all true, chat. Oh, is there actually? I'm not familiar with that, Nix. Yeah, if you want to send me something in Discord, I would love to know. I know I didn't get deleted from the corporate DMs. This was PL nuking their past life. I can only assume management has been feeding them lies and they are scared I'm going to leak something. What are you scared for? They thought I was going to do that during the meet and greet. After all, so who actually knows what they've been told and what's been said behind closed doors? My DMs are always open, boys. You could have spoken to me even once. I'll wait for their side of the story because before I pass judgment, I cannot see. I don't feel fucking betrayed. I mean, yeah, I know you want other people to reach out, but this as well reminds me a lot of Selling Gate. Moved every channel from our PL group and kicked entirely from the Gen 1, their generation, which includes all the other guys. No word, no message in every DM deleted because they got told they were planning to graduate me before I even knew. Thanks, guys. The entire month, any of you could have asked me what was going on. Thankfully, they're referencing these people with these hearts, did. It gave me sane for this and many other times before. Support them to the ends of the earth. It's giving me just Sanji energy. I told you guys. You know, again, shifting the narrative, pointing people against other people, talking about how they've already been graduated, don't talk to them. It just reminds me a lot of things that we have seen in the past, chat. There is so much more to this. It gets worse, and it'll be going over everything that led up to this when I have time. But I need to clear the air on some of these things for now. I plan to unalive over this back in September, which I know about my health issues since day one. And all they wanted to know was when I was coming back, and that you better not miss it this time. And I thought it was going to be all okay. But that's another story. Cancel your Knicks memberships, refund your Knicks merch. Do not give them a single penny more, or anything to do with Knicks Voltaire. I asked them to do this, but they said they can't. So please save your money. They use the word cult many times to tell us how to act and to treat you guys and what kind of community they want to cultivate. Don't fall for their performative bullshit. They knew this before the Christmas merch drop, by the way. Just think about that for a second. Merry fucking Christmas. So, if all of this is proven to be true, chat, this is mega fucked up. This is Ninja Sanji's level of absolute bullshit from before, chat. Of course, we have, like, manipulating talents against each other. We have, firing somebody without, like, a legitimate reason, potentially. The list goes on and on, right? Removing people from messages, not allowing them contact. I mean, this is a big yikes, chat. And you see the reason why I saved this for the end. Because there is a lot that I think is going to be coming, chat. I have a feeling on Wednesday we're going to be discussing this again. I think that a lot more is going to come out. I think Nyx is going to be dropping some bombs here soon. But it does sound like I don't want to say anything yet, Ray. I don't want to say First Stage Production is absolutely cooked. They're in hot water right now because we don't know if any of it's true or not. Right? We got to see the screenshots. We got to see a little bit of proof behind it. But it's definitely not sounding good, right? And looking at how they treated Nyx with some of this stuff, getting the context, if it's true, it's pretty bad, chat. So what do you think of this? What do you think of this one? I mean, I hope it's not bad, but do I expect that? I don't know. I've seen enough VTuber drama to know that this isn't going to end well, you know? I do feel bad for him. Hearing him cry and stuff is really, really hard, you know? Really, really hard. You never want to hear somebody cry like that, you know? Yeah, we do need more before drawing a conclusion, and I'm glad that we're all on the same page about that, because I don't want you guys to put up pitchforks, right? I think that it's best to wait. You know, he said he wanted to clear the air on some things for now. Let him do that. Let him do his thing. Yeah, NDAs do get in the way, but I feel like if they wrongfully violate an NDA, you can speak out, right? So, all we can do is wait, chat. All we can do is wait. Yeah, don't get out the pitchforks yet. I don't want you guys to, come to any conclusions. I'm not saying they're like a bad person or anything like that, but I want to assume they're lying, but we just don't know. We have no idea, chat. We have zero idea what is going to be going on. So, but I will let you know on Wednesday if I find out anything else. I will follow up with all of you about what's going down with it. Okay, so what's up, Burning? How are you? Orbo's doing shady stuff is nothing new. Yep, exactly. Like, oh, another Tuesday. Thanks. All right, my loves. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Love you. Had a great time going over the news today. Guys, I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to be doing some reacts. And maybe a little bit more. We'll see what happens. So, 8 hours on the timer, chat. 8 hours on the timer. We might not make it to the end. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a lovely rest of your day, YouTube. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, YouTube. You guys are awesome. Twitter, bye. See you guys.